Yeah, I don't even realize I'm just sitting at my desk waiting for the half of the fucking hour. I'm just sitting here chilling. Yeah, I don't even realize. Hey, do y'all like the background, actually? You know, it's the brand new stream background, and by brand new, I mean I've been using that for a couple of weeks. It's very nice. It's actually a picture of my setup, if y'all could not tell. I put almost no effort into it. It's legit just a picture of my setup with like a bisexual flag gradient over it. I think it's pretty cool personally. Anyways, y'all have fun while I mentally prepare myself for the next 3 minutes. Hello everyone, how's everyone doing on this fine stream day? Unfortunately, I actually forgot to type in the full official announcement because I was too busy getting the Steam Deck sorted for today's stream. Because I will be playing video games during the debate. I will be doing a vouch, if you will, by doing that. But how's everyone doing? We see GayFest, John Toms, Zoomy Deer in chat. Late it's 4:30! What do you want from me? What do you mean? What do you mean? Huh? What, do you want me to come in here singing fucking serenades to you? Daylight, I wake up feeling like you won't play right. Like, what do you want me to do? What do you mean? That's some bullshit. But how are you bedheads doing today? The name that we decided on yesterday, and by we, I mean me, because I am democracy. I am the republic. How are the bedheads doing today? Late is as late as in 1 minute late? I said I was starting at 4:30. You didn't start at 4:30 on the dot. I never said I was starting at on the dot, you asshole. Don't fucking semantics me. I know my semantics. You can't do anything in this lefty space. It's always, look, I'm a leftist, not a fascist. You know who made the trains You know who made the fucking trains run on time? That was fucking Mussolini. Mussolini wasn't a fucking leftist. You fascistic pig dogs. Wanting your streamers to run on time. You know, fuck you. Stream is over. I'm kidding. Okay. Okay. With Walter. I took typing classes in middle school. It's funny too, because like when I was in the typing classes, I actually sucked shit at typing, and then like a handful of months after I got out of the typing classes, it just like it clicked, and now I do great at typing. So it's, you know. And by typing classes, it was like more broadly, it was a computer class, but it had a heavy focus on learning how to type. So, hey, Pillow from Asheville. Hey! Hello from the Piedmont Triad. I'm not going to say which city specifically, but hello from the Piedmont Triad, my fellow North Carolinian. You still can't type? Well, that happens, Travis the Cancer Pill. Good afternoon, Pillow. Good afternoon, Naomi Chance. Let me go ahead and give you mod. Naomi, you're gonna go far in the space. You're making money moves, and you don't even intend to. That's a good thing. You're very funny as well. I'm glad to call you a moderator. So, yeah. Welcome in. D4C just joined the Discord server. Look at that. Making money moves. I can only type with some fingers. Hey. Nothing wrong with fingering the keyboard. Just ask for consent first. Okay. We have some things to cover today. The debate is scheduled. I never even realized. Whenever I speak at this angle, it's like I have all of my teeth, but like the space in between my teeth makes it look like I have like a missing tooth whenever I open my mouth. I love hugging my pillow. Why the fuck did I read that out loud? Jesus. Storms headed your way, my fellow North Carolinian. Really? That's fucking lame. It stormed up here yesterday too. Although it was less a storm, it was more like a drizzle, but you know. It is what it is. But yeah, no, we have a lot to cover today. And we have a debate, a returning debate with Walter, over whether or not democracy exists in the US. That will happen at about 5:30. So in less than an hour, we will be doing that. But before we get into that, we will be doing 2 segments, should be, on the EFF in South Africa, and we will also be doing another segment, my kind friends, on Nazis joining the Gays Against Groomers protest, which is absolutely insane. But before we do actually get into it, I will be playing a video game during the stream. So, during the debate. Hold up. What? During the debate. Okay. Okay, so I can either do a new save. I'm just gonna type those in. Is there anything else I wanna? Oh yeah, and all of them would be new saves, but I will specify that. Okay, and then only one of these games I've never played, and I've never played Ghostwire Tokyo. I played Undertale when it came out, but I was like 10 and I never ended up beating it. And I beat Portal 2 like a couple of months ago, and I really enjoyed it. The only thing is about Portal 2, I wouldn't be able to have game audio in the background because my fucking capture card is on the fritz now. And I need to figure out how to fix it again, because I have to get more footage for a video essay. Who redacted that message? What happened? Well, I'm assuming it was redacted for a good reason, so... Oh shit, Portal 2 is winning. Okay. What if you played an instrument during the debate instead? I can't play any instruments. My ma took a typewriter class in high school? That is insane. Undertale might have spoiler problems, but I voted for it nonetheless. Undertale is a game that came out almost a decade ago. That game came out when I was 10. I am 18 now. Listen, if you've not been spoiled for Undertale yet, I can't help you. Okay? Valve games rock, yeah. What about the triangle? What triangle? Have you played Black Mesa? I have not played Black Mesa. I haven't even beat Half-Life 1. I need to. I mean, you could still play an instrument. I don't own an instrument. I have a shitty toy ukulele that I got from Dollar Tree that I used as a joke in a couple of videos, which is why I got it. It's barely a fucking instrument. Just magically gain the knowledge necessary to play the clarinet during debate. Yeah. Play the triangle based? I don't own a triangle. I own no instruments. Okay. Anyways, we will be starting segments in about 2 minutes because I want to blast through these quick before this debate starts. So it looks like we have an overwhelming want from the people of this nation for me to play Portal 2, which I'm fine with. There's being spoiled on Undertale, and then there's being spoiled on Undertale, I guess. Hello, Marlene Rosemary. Welcome to another stream. The toxic gossip train, chugging down the tracks of misinformation. You know. Subscribe to unlock a new feature. Fuck off, Twitter. I'm too sexy for my shirt, too sexy for my shirt, so sexy it hurts. On the ukulele debate, god damn it. Yeah, no, we need to turn bedheads into the community name. We have Voshites. Zan's community doesn't really have a name. Some people say Xanderholics. Some people don't. It's kind of discretionary. But yeah, no, we need a good community name, and Bedheads just so happens to be it. Okay. Deadheads, bedheads. Be nice. We are not dead. We're bed. Bedhead. Okay. So we will be playing Wait. Yeah, we're playing Portal 2. Okay. Which means... Okay. EFF or... Oh, yeah. Okay. And now, Everyone vote on what segment you want to see first. The person being debated is Walter. I'm tired. What's the EFF? The EFF is... it's a political party in South Africa that have said some not good shit. Yeah. The economic freedom fighters, as they are called. My people. Walter. Well, we can't do Walter first, because that's not how that works. I have to wait on the debate with him, actually. Hey, in the meantime, does anyone wanna look at this? It's a little... hold up. Ooh. That's a baby pillow. That is baby pillow right there. Look at me. Look at that bean. Hell yeah. Straight fucking bean right there. On that fucking head, dude. This one I was younger. I was 4 in this picture. Other one I was 6. Look at that. Little pillow. Little baby pillow. That's yeah. Then I also have another picture here that I will not be showing because it has my father in it. And I'm not trying to fucking dox anyone, specifically me or my father. Went to public school picture day in a suit, Chad, yeah. Yeah, that's a little baby pillow. Okay. Looks like Gays Against Groomers is slightly winning out, so we're gonna go ahead and do that one. Just because I need to blaze through these segments before the debate happens. I don't know why my brain is so fucking fried today. This is weird. Okay. Everyone, you love to see people loving each other freely, and you love to see people living their lives freely, but there are some people on this planet who aren't very big fans of that, yeah? And one of those groups of people is allied with another one of those groups of people who are absolutely notorious for not liking people who don't live their lives the way that they want them to. So this is coming to us from Pink News. Armed Nazi group. You can see they are Nazis. Big swastika there. Armed Nazi group joins Gays Against Groomers at Pride in the Park protest. This is July 31st, so this is recently. A group of armed mass neo-Nazis waving swastika flags joined an anti-trans protest in Wisconsin arranged by the anti-trans LGB group, Gays Against Groomers. So, Gays Against Groomers, if you don't know, is a group of queer people who don't like the term queer, but you know what, fuck them, they can suck a dick. They are a group of queer people who don't particularly like trans people and like to accuse trans people of being groomers. They are basically scum of the earth. Yeah, they are queer people who think, you know, it's like that ContraPoints joke, but like instead of it being like two trans people, it's like two queer people. It's like there's a bad queer person in our midst. The bad queer person is not a good queer person like me. It's like that. It's a group of fucking pick-me's who think that, you know, if the trans people were suddenly to get disappeared, which they aren't. Yeah, trans people are not going anywhere. If you are a trans person watching that, don't let this discourage you. You're not going anywhere at all. Yeah, but these are the kinds of people who think that if they can just magically disappear trans people, it's going to be perfectly fine to remain with them. And they are apparently allying themselves, or are being openly allied with, by literal Nazis. Literal Nazis. Yeah? Let's read this. The neo-Nazi group, named online as Blood Tribe, promotes and I quote, hardline white supremacist views and directs its hatred towards Jews, non-whites, and the LGBTQ+ community, according to the Anti-Defamation League. And the LGBTQ+ community, you aren't safe from they're Nazis. It's like, can someone find me that one meme from the BuzzFeed guy, the old BuzzFeed guy? I think his name is Adam, and it's like, well, buddy, now that we got rid of those trans groomers, who's next? And then it's just the fucking Republican. Hold up, where is it? But yeah, it's like, well, hey, now that we got rid of all of those queer people, not queer people, all of those trans groomers, what's next? Who's next? Who's next? Like, that's what's gonna happen, dude. Look, you aren't gonna be able to get away with just allying yourself with Nazis or being... Look, if you're at a protest and a bunch of Nazis start joining with you in that protest, you need to reevaluate some of your fucking positions, yeah? Because, like, there is quite literally no group of people on the planet who have been more wrong about anything than the Nazis. They have almost monumental track record for being entirely incorrect about the things that they have done and talked about and believe, yeah? If the Nazis are coming to your protests and protesting alongside you, you're wrong, okay? I'm sorry about that. You're just flat out wrong, okay? You're just flat out wrong. Yeah. And then people act like, you know, the gays against groomers thing is like you people are stupid. If you believe in the gays against groomers thing, you're stupid. Yeah. Gays Against Groomers was formed in June 2022 by political pundit and content creator Jamie Mitchell, who has repeatedly claimed drag shows are a form of indoctrination and makes similarly false claims that those under the guise of the LGBTQI+ are contributing to the medicalization of children. Hey. No. I actually have a story. I've told this before in a previous segment, but I actually do want to speak on it again. About, I'll say like 2-3 months ago, I don't remember exactly when, I was reminiscing about some stuff that happened in school, because in school, when I was in about 4th grade, I had a really bad experience with the assistant principal, well, the temp assistant principal at my school. A heavily, and I'm not one to usually call bad things that happen to me racist, but it was a very racist experience. It was pretty clear to me that me and the other person, that this assistant principal had targeted, an older white Christian lady, had targeted The only reason why she did both of us was because we were both black kids, and no matter how much we were honest with her, because neither of us did the thing that we were being accused of, and it was super easy to prove it by just going through the logs on Google Docs and realizing that we didn't write that mean thing about the other kid on there. We just wanted to delete it because we thought it was mean. No matter how easy it was for her to actually check that, and no matter how adamant we were that we were telling the truth, because we never relented on that, she kept going in on us. Yeah? Like, it was like she just immediately assumed that we were guilty, didn't listen to us, didn't believe us, called us liars to our faces multiple times, which I'm glad that my parents stuck up for me in that situation, because they knew what was going on. They knew what was going on in that situation. I didn't at the time. I realized it later, but they knew what was going on in that situation, and they stuck up for me. And I was exonerated later because I didn't do that, and the other kid was exonerated as well because he didn't do that, yeah? But I'm saying all of this to say this. My trauma from that experience at that school, the one traumatic experience I had at that school, was from a white Christian lady. But in this reminiscing, when I was looking through trying to find this lady's name because I vented it from my skull, I found something about an old teacher that I had. An old teacher that I had that I remembered liking. This teacher is a gay man and also a drag queen. I found that out just by looking at his name, and then I searched him up on social media just to see, like, you know, how he's been living life. Is it a little weird? Yeah, but I remember liking him a lot, and, you know, just wanted to make sure, like, hey, how's he doing? I found out that he was a gay man and also a drag queen. I didn't know that as a kid. I mean, maybe I could have, like, had the assumption that he was gay. He had, like, one rainbow Mickey Mouse sticker on the side of the filing cabinet in his room that, if you weren't paying attention, you wouldn't have seen. He never talked about it in class. Yeah? But this teacher was a drag queen. Still is a drag queen. And you know what? I wasn't groomed. Dude just sat there and taught us stuff. I wasn't groomed. At all. In the slightest. I wasn't traumatized by that man. I was traumatized by the same people. Someone who falls into the archetype of someone who wants to outlaw queer people. Yeah, the same person who is perfectly fine, probably allying herself with Nazis just because she doesn't like queer people. Listen, if you believe in this gays against groomers rhetoric, or this idea that all trans people are groomers or trying to come after your children, I genuinely want you to do what Nazi leaders did when the Soviets were coming into Berlin. And that's the only way that I can say it without getting banned. I want you to do what Nazi leaders did when the Soviets were about to enter Berlin. Now. Do it. Yeah, you are worth nothing. Your space on this planet is useless. The fact that I'm sucking in the same particulate matter that you are and breathing it right out disgusts me. You are the root of all sickness on this planet. You are a monster. Flat out. And I hope you fall down a long flight of stairs, and that's the nicest thing I can say to you. You suck. Inherently. Yeah? You ever been to a tall bridge? You ever seen what's at the bottom of the tall bridge? Do you want to take a closer look? Please take a closer look. You are worthless if you believe in this kind of stuff. If you are allying directly with Nazis, look. The only difference between a Nazi and someone who's adjacent to a Nazi is whether or not they're honest about their Nazism. Flat out. Yeah, if you're allying yourself with Nazis, I almost got banned just there. But you know what I'm trying to say. You're worthless. You're not even human to me. You are subhuman to me if you're allying yourself with Nazis. What, because you hate some trans people? Because the drag queen skeeve you out? Get caught in a corset and have it be tied around your neck, you monster. Yeah, like John Toms is saying, take a long walk off of a very short pier. That's the only thing that I can say. This group is disgusting. This Gays Against Groomers group is disgusting. The people at this protest are disgusting. I hope they stop. Just flat, I hope they stop. Not stop doing this protest. I do hope they stop doing these protests. But not just that, I just hope that they stop. Read into that whatever you will. Regardless, if you like this rant, make sure to like, subscribe, hit that bell icon. You can join me in the link in the Discord down below. You can join your fellow bedheads in the pillow community. That is the brand new name of a community member, a bedhead. You can talk to us there. You can DM me for a debate if you would like. You can follow me on Twitter, link down below as well, so that you can see whenever I say some dumb stuff on there. And with that being said, I love you all, and I'll see you all in the next video. Peace. Every day I get closer to getting banned off of YouTube. Yeah, listen, it's taking me everything in my power to just listen. If you are one of these people who believes in this Gays Against Groomers stuff, okay? That's what you gotta do. Yeah? Low tier God. Hello, Minus. Hello, Mr. One. You don't have to worry. I will be uploading it later. Nearly a Zan Twitter moment? Yeah. Listen, I basically said it in as many ways humanly possible without getting banned. We've all been there at one point on social media or another. Oh yeah, I had to stop doing it on Twitter, because I got like suspended one too many times, and I'm pretty sure if I were to get suspended again, my account would just be gone. Are you gonna watch Ethan versus XQC? Ethan's fucking debating XQC? Wait, holy shit. No shot. Is that gonna be live? Where is that live? No, fuck off. No, no. No, god damn it. That's not what I wanted. YouTube. Come on now. Splatoon 3 OST? Ah, fuck it. Let's see if I can't switch it over. Let's listen to some Splatoon music. It needs to be chill though. Can we get some chill Splatoon vibes? Yeah, I think chill Splatoon music, that is a nice upgrade from what we had previously. But yeah, no, is that gonna be live? Last suspension I got from Twitter was for telling a friend to Xander all yourself. That's funny. Just say you're a conservative and you're being banned for your views, yeah. Tread lightly, my friend, we need you here. Yeah. Ethan versus XQC is literally an immovable object versus an unstoppable force. I used to be a big 8th Street fan, and then I grew up. No, unironically, that's what happened. Like, not to say that I hate Ethan Klein, it's just like, I got older, and then I realized that his brand of comedy makes me want to, like, not be here. It's a little obnoxious. I'm not quite a fan of it. I was a heavy 8th Street podcast listener, and I just can't do it anymore. But if he's debating XQC, then I will gladly watch that. They're live now. So they might be done after my debate. Jesus fucking Christ, Destiny's watching it now with like 8K viewers. Shit. Used to big a B. True. A pillow 2023. I used to big a B, a pillow 2023. Make it a rap. Okay, but Splatoon music's a little loud. He's very good at letting conservatives pull themselves apart in front of him, yeah. Yeah. Well, that's the thing about it. Ethan is actually shockingly very good at debating people, but that's not necessarily because he's like a trained debater, it's just because he's really good at using the Socratic method. Like, I think unintentionally too, he just asks people questions. And then, like, he lets them fucking deteriorate in front of them. And he also has a very good mind for picking apart, like, logical fallacies. Like, that isn't... Like, Ethan is very good at debate for someone who generally doesn't engage with debate. Like, and the thing is, too, you can tell that Ethan is a leftist. Like, at least left-leaning. You can definitely tell that Ethan is left-leaning, it's just like he doesn't engage in political content all that much. So... But that's fine, because it works fine. He's a good interviewer, he is. And that's the one thing that you really do have to give to Ethan. He's great at interviewing, and he is pretty damn fucking great at, like, just Socraticing people into fucking deleting themselves, which is cool. DeSantis on Trump, of course he lost. Oh, shit! Wait! Hold up! Wait, no shot!
Yes or
no shot. DeSantis on Trump, of course he lost. No shot. Wait.
or no, did Donald Trump lose the 2020 election?
Whoever puts their hand on the Bible on January 20th every 4 years is the winner.
Okay, but respectfully, you did not clearly answer that question. And if you can't give a yes or no on whether or not Trump lost, then how
can... Of course he lost.
Trump
DeSantis, no!
Okay.
Joe Biden's the president. But the issue
Meatball.
is what people in the media and elsewhere, they want to act like somehow this was just like the perfect election.
Meatball. Meatball Ron, you can't say that. Ah! Dude. Holy shit. Okay. Okay. DeSantis is not getting anywhere close to... Dude. DeSantis's poll numbers just fell so low from that one clip alone that I just heard it plonk in the toilet. He's done. The one thing that you cannot do if you are a Republican challenger to Trump, unless you are Nikki Haley, Mike Pence, or, that guy from New Jersey whose name I'm forgetting. I think he's Italian. Hungry. Yeah, indeed. Hungry. But, the one thing that you cannot do is admit that Trump lost the election. Because if you do that, you don't get the Trump base. That's what you cannot do. You will never pull over the Trump base by saying that Trump lost the election. He just said that. And that's the thing about DeSantis. He's an idiot. He's stupid. He's dumb. He doesn't know what he's doing politically. Yeah? And I'm glad that that interview... First of all, why is DeSantis even going on MSNBC? They aren't voting for you, dude. People who watch MSNBC... This is an MSNBC clip. People who watch MSNBC... despise DeSantis. Yeah, my grandmother is an MSNBC watcher. You should see what my grandmother says about Ron DeSantis. You should see what my grandmother says about Ron DeSantis. It is terrifying what she says about Ron DeSantis. She says things that I can't say on this channel about Ron DeSantis. Yeah, the typical MSNBC watcher is not gonna like DeSantis. Even if he goes on there and he's like, yeah, Trump lost the election, they aren't gonna like you, dude. So for him to go on MSNBC, a liberal media platform where he's not gonna gain any voters, and say, yeah, Trump lost the election, idiot. Dude, I want DeSantis to lose. I think he's a demon. I think he's more dangerous than Trump. Yeah? He is significantly more dangerous than Trump. But you know what? If I was DeSantis, I would at least have the common knowledge, A, not to go on MSNBC, and B, not to say on MSNBC that, yeah, Trump lost the election, which he did for the record. But I wouldn't go on there and say that he lost the election. Because that is a very good way to not get the Trump base to vote for you, which is what you want. DeSantis he's so cucked that he cucked himself. That's how much of a cuck he is. Yeah? Yeah? He's so cucked. Dude, he's so cucked. He likes sitting there in his governor's chair watching his mommy, his wife, sitting there getting fucking diddled by Charlie Chris, dude. He's just sitting there just fucking hitting it, dude. While DeSantis is sitting there just like, mommy, my wife, hungry. He's just a cavalcade of bad sound clips. This dude is done, ladies and gentlemen. With that being said, if you like this segment, make sure to like, subscribe, hit that bell icon. I did not intend for this to happen, but you know what? That's what it is. You can join our fellow bedhead in the Discord, link in the description, so that you may be able to say some things about DeSantis that you cannot say on YouTube. Don't make it too vulgar, though, because you do still have to follow Discord TOS. Make sure to follow me on Twitter as well. Twitter is a good place to follow me, link in the description. And I love you all. I'll see you on the next video. Peace. His wife is pretty hot. Casey DeSantis is not fucking hot. Dude. She looks like every conservative woman. She has the sunken Protestant eyes. You know those eyes that you see on like old Protestants? Yeah, it kind of looks like lead poisoning, but like those sunken Protestant eyes is what I like to call them. Like the wasp eyes. She has the wasp eyes. Look at this! There is not a single Casey DeSantis diagnosed with... Oh, shit. Oh. Oh. Well, I do hope that her breast cancer treatment goes well. GM, okay, but still kinda hot. You fucking Comer! Dude! Bro! I'll be back. And I forgot to wear socks today, cause, well, I didn't forget, they were in the wash. But y'all can suck my dick, cause I have fucking hey dudes next to me. See, look at this. Y'all ain't getting no fucking foot. You can suck my cock. Hungry. Hungry. The lifeless eyes do it for me. Get a sex doll, you fucking degenerate. Jesus Christ. Also, she's married to literal American Hitler, dude. Like, literal American Hitler, dude. What do you mean? No, keep going. Ah. Isn't self-cucking just masturbation? It is for a lot of people. Hungry. It's old news. Wait, does she no longer have cancer? Yeah. And keep in mind, the only reason why I'm saying this is because I don't know Casey DeSantis' like political opinions. Like, if it was Melania who was in her situation, but like Casey, I actually don't know what her thoughts on like a lot of things, and they could be significantly different than Ron, and she just doesn't speak it. Because like keep in mind, Ron has become increasingly fucking far right over like the past couple of months. Wait, Florida First Lady cancer free after chemo? Okay. Well, good for her. I was actually in Florida like about a month ago, and I like looked to my left on the highway, because I was riding in the back of the car, of course, and I looked to my left and I saw what I honest to God thought was Ron DeSantis for a second, and I was like, holy shit. And then I realized, oh wait, Ron DeSantis probably doesn't drive like a Prius. So. Yep, bad boys, it's about to start raining. Why the fuck would I want to fix her? Exactly, you don't. Stop trying to fix people. I have plenty of hot people on the left. Yeah? We have plenty of hot and horny people on the left. Have you seen half of the fucking bottoms on Twitter? They will post like borderline porn talking about haha, ooh, oh, if only I was getting fucked right now. Like, there are so many horny people on the fucking left. Just go for them. You don't have to fix the rightoids. Yeah? Listen, if you want to get close to fixing the rightoids, just like go for some fucking e-girl Destiny fan. That's all you need. That's the closest thing that you can get while still being fucking moral. Yeah? Be smart. Okay. I'm sure Mrs. Shapiro's political views are very dry. True. True. Shit. I don't think I have enough time to cover the EFF before the debate, because I'm gonna do some things before the debate starts for me to like get Gucci and get ready. So I don't think I'll cover the EFF before the debate starts. Also, holy shit, how many viewers? Fucking 48 concurrents? And that's without anyone else streaming, granted. But at the same time, like, no one else streaming, and I'm the only one who announced it. Fucking 48 concurrents, dude. We're moving up. Listen, bedheads, I've said it before and I'll say it again. If I can get to like 50 to 75 average concurrents per stream, and that's like average and that's consistent, if I can get that and maybe like, I don't know, 30 concurrents when someone else is streaming, I'm more than willing to go ahead and chill out for a White Forest site. The only reason why I haven't gotten one yet is because I can't justify getting a site with how tiny I am. But if we can keep like a consistent bit of shit, I'm more than willing to get a white forest site. The only thing is, I gotta get my stuff correct and proper before I get a white forest site. That's the only issue. But if we can get stuff like nice and proper on that bit, then I'll go ahead and start getting everything else started with. I like the name Bedheads, me too, because I came up with it. Listen, it was either going to be Bedheads or Pillow Biters. Is that what what was their name? Riverboat Jack said yesterday? Yeah, it was either Bedheads or Pillow Biters. And Pillow Biters is probably a bad idea because A, it's sexual. B, I'm pretty sure I have a decent... Yeah, no, I do have minors who watch me, and I would feel not okay calling minors pillow biters, as you might imagine. Please do a stream on YouTube. I will. I wouldn't be streaming off the site. I'm pretty sure the way that White Forest sites work is that it just embeds your stream. I put in my request for a site. You should just request it now. It'll take months anyways. To have a huge backlog, maybe. But that's the thing about it too. I'm not guaranteed to like necessarily be in a state to where I can pay for it then too. Because it's also a payment thing. Because keep in mind, I'm about to be a broke-ass college student. Dorm streaming will be starting sometime here soon. Speaking of which, let me go ahead and... I was about to check it on my PC. Let me not check it on my PC, because that's a good way to really fucking dox myself. Let me check my portal right quick. Uh-oh. It's about to storm. At least I think. Let me just check this right quick, y'all, and then we will get back to it. You have unsatisfied. You can suck my cock, asshole. Okay. Site till like 2025. Send off site until 2025. Hey yo, we can always just do YouTube. I wish a pillow would do a stream on YouTube. I am here now. Come on now. They don't charge for sites? I thought there was a site upkeep fee. Like, isn't there an upkeep fee for the site? Or is there no site upkeep fee? Yeah, White Forest just embeds the streams to YouTube so you can get the best of both, but from what I can tell, White Forest chatters / communities tend to be more dedicated. They are. Which is why I would want, like, a dedicated community to actually be over to that. Yeah. But I thought there was, like, a site upkeep fee. It's paid through Patreon and a percentage of Vosh's donations. Holy shit, so anyone can get a White Forest site. Okay. Well, thank you, Fesh. If that's the case, then I'll go ahead and put in a request for a White Forest site. Okay. I'm gonna go and get myself ready for this debate right quick. I'll be right back. It should not take me too long. It's like I never even left. Okay. Wake up, cocksuckers. You've had a rough couple of months. Okay. Vosh is truly a CIA asset Twitter tankies warned us about. True. Okay. Let's get that ready. Then get the Steam Deck ready. You see, I had a classmate who was also a moderator here, who, like, they didn't know I streamed at the time. But they gave me shit for getting a Steam Deck, because, like, why not just get a PC? And I was like, nah, dude. You gotta trust me. And see? It works. It works for stream. It works perfect for stream. Option, forget device. And then let me... So you new in town? Oh, yeah. I can tell you my fave MLP fanfic. I've never watched MLP. I've seen the Equestria movies. I tried to watch the series proper. That shit was so fucking, like, kid shit that I couldn't even... I could not even... Like, oh my god, I literally could not even. Okay. So if that's in, then I should be able to... Yay! Oh, wait, hold up. You can see... You can see, my shit on screen. That's funny. Okay. Which one? Close that out. Then I guess I can bring chat over here, because I'm not gonna have him on cam. Maybe minimize me. Put me right there. Minimize chat. Nah, I'll keep chat big. And I do think I will actually keep chat over me. And then I'll just bring me down here and chat right there while I go ahead and start the game. Then I'll pull you out, windowed, put you right here, and then I think I will do a pop-out chat. Or, well, actually, let me see, if I type this in, how quickly is that going to put up on my screen? Okay. I mean... But no, that's going to block my view, is the issue with that. So I think I will just restore chat here, close out this window, and then, where is it? Cap card? Windowed projector, yeah. Y'all speak! So I can make sure my chat's still fucking alive. Okay, live chat, cool. Okay. Speak to me, people. I want to see you speak. Marco. Polo, thank you. Okay. Then that means y'all should pop back up on stream again. Shit. Okay, and then I'll go ahead and text him a very quick just say when. Then again, it might only be a lot of y'all because a debate's happening today. So let's see if y'all are fair weather bedheads or not. Okay. So that's pretty much everything ready. Including him. So let me just get my TV in the background on something that's going to keep it running, because I don't know why, it's almost like I can hear the static of my TV whenever it's not running. And, holy shit, no shot. Why the fuck is there an app for y'all? Y'all are cable. Shitty cable at that. I think I will just put on, yeah. Un momento. Yeah, that works. Okay. Then let me get... And chat, before we start, make sure to tell me if he's, like, louder than me or quieter than me and stuff like that so I can go ahead and get that fixed. Please. Okay. So, I guess we are gonna be debating over whether or not democracy exists in the United States while playing Portal 2. Okay. Howdy. Oh. Wait, are you speaking? I don't think I can hear you. Say yes if you're speaking. I legit don't think I can hear you right now, though. Like, type yes if you're speaking. I don't think I can hear you. I'm being serious. Like, honest to God. In a chat saying they can't hear you either. Headphones?
Can you hear me now? It should work now.
Yeah, okay. So what's up?
Howdy! I'm doing just fine. I got done with a nice day of work and I'm feeling great.
Hey, that's good. Welcome back to stream. You're no stranger to the people here. So,
Mostly. I think I left a good impression.
Hey, who knows? But yeah, it seems as if you wanted to debate the premise of our country being a democracy. I'll actually read out what you DM'd me quick, just so that we can be on the same page. You said, and I quote, and this was in response to my video on the Moore v. Harper decision. You said, I want to debate you on why democracy doesn't exist in America, sir. Doesn't have to be streamed or anything. I just want to explain to you how both political parties are right-wing beyond liberal politics. So, yeah. So what's up?
I believe in America we currently have a parasitic system of corporatism where both parties do not fundamentally want to change the status quo, and one heavily wants to uphold the status quo, and one wants to make the status quo worse, and one happens to pretend to care about social issues and minority groups, yet does not change anything beyond surface level politics and ideology.
Okay, I'm sorry. Can you repeat that again? Your volume was low. I just cut you back up. I apologize.
It's fine. Is it better now?
No, that was just on my side, but it is better now, yeah.
Yeah, so basically my entire point is that one party wishes to uphold the current status quo and one party wishes to make the status quo worse, and neither party really is different when you look on it on a deeper economic level. I don't believe there's an actual democracy where we have multiple parties. That's why third parties, for example, are laughed at. We don't have any real democracy. We just have two entities that are funded by corporate donors,
Okay.
both of which are right wing.
Okay. So basically, due to the politics of both political parties, you are of the belief.
It's not just the politics, it's the system that we have, and we've had for a while.
Okay, so basically, due to the fact that both parties are funded by right-wing political interest, you don't believe that.
Yeah, and one party, aka the Democratic Party, which is to uphold the current status quo, as bad as it is, and the Republicans, which to make that status quo worse.
All right. So, and due to that reason, you don't think that there is a democracy in the U.S.?
Well, I don't believe that I have, like, my personal politics. I don't believe many people have an actual choice that they want, and they're forced to just choose these two parties. That's not a democracy to me. We don't have people who actually represent our interests.
Well, I mean, that depends on necessarily what you define as interest in a situation. I do agree definitely with the point that both parties are absolutely funded by right-wing interest groups, but when we look at the nitty-gritty of what these groups are and what they generally believe in, there are absolutely differences in these interest groups, even on like an economic standpoint. Like right-wing Republican politicians are definitely far more funded by interest groups that stand in favor of, screwing people out of healthcare, whereas while the left-wing, while the Democrats aren't necessarily good on the healthcare aspect, they are definitely center-left wing. They are definitely a lot better about not shitting people out of their healthcare compared to the Republicans. Like, are we in a good state democratically in the U.S.? No. But at the same time,
I don't think we've ever been for a very long time.
I mean, I don't think we are either, but I wouldn't necessarily think...
I mean, like, we have a history of targeting our own citizens.
If I may finish...
Yes, sorry.
You're fine. But, like, we may not be in the best state democratically in this nation, and we may not have been for a while, but I don't necessarily think that that means that there is no choice in this. There is choice between the internal issues within parties, whether it be, their stances on certain social issues. There are definitely differences in what politicians you vote for in a party. Like, for example, in 2016 and even in 2020, you had the choice in the Democratic primaries between someone like Biden or someone like Bernie. And even though Biden ended up coming on the top of that, the fact that someone like Bernie, someone who is fairly left-wing, especially from an American perspective, can come out on top definitely speaks to there being a level of democracy, a level of person choice in the parties, even if it isn't necessarily what we want to see.
Let me just get this through. What is your definition of democracy within America? Because I have my own definition. What is your definition of it?
My definition of democracy in America?
Yeah, what is your personal view on it?
Like, how I would define, like just a flat-out definition of democracy in America, or like you want me to describe how it functions?
Describe how it functions to you, from your point of view.
From my point of view?
Within this current system.
People vote for politicians.
Do you really think that people actually vote for these politicians, or do you think that corporate donors in America, the current state that we have, actually just pushes these politicians out? Like, do you actually see actual grassroots politicians that want to represent the interests of most Americans right now?
Bernie Sanders.
But Bernie Sanders lost, and the Democratic Party
Bernie
sold
Sanders
out. Many of these
generated hundreds of millions of dollars from grassroots donations alone.
And the establishment crushed him.
The establishment crushed. Bernie Sanders was the second most popular political candidate on the Democratic side for the past two elections.
We're talking about now. They have crushed him. He will never have a chance to run again. There will never be another
Wait, but
Bernie
there are
Sanders.
absolutely people who are like Bernie Sanders that will run again. There are people like AOC. There are people in the squad. There are people. Wait! Hold up! Before you start laughing, yeah, you may not necessarily like them, but that doesn't mean that they aren't rationally. That doesn't mean
she supports Israel.
Wait! She has more than just that. Wait, are you talking about the vote over whether or not to send arms to Israel? The reason why she did that was because she got pressured into it by fucking Nancy Pelosi, who is a demon, mind you. But that doesn't mean that AOC is a neoliberal. She's been consistently one of the most progressive people in Congress.
Alright, whatever you say. I'd much rather these people actually be defiant and, like, tell demons like that to fuck off when we vote them in, you know? But, like, who knows? We can't
Wait,
fight
that's not how politics works. AOC has some... Wait, no, that's not how politics works. AOC has ideas and bills that she wants to push. Nancy Pelosi at the time was Speaker of the House. Nancy Pelosi was the leader of the Democratic Party in the House of Representatives. She could have nuked any provision that AOC or the squad wanted to put in if AOC didn't give her a concession, which is likely what happened in that scenario. She didn't even vote to send that aid to Israel. She just didn't vote no. She voted present, which is a difference. Yeah? Does that mean it was a good vote? No, I personally disagree with it, but to go over that one instance and then act like American democracy doesn't fucking exist because of that that's ridiculous.
Because like even the progressives that my family has voted for from time to time, when they get in there and we're hoping that they actually like try to like challenge the establishment, we just end up getting breadcrumbs, or they just end up just like constantly fucking conceding to the Democratic Party.
1 second.
I don't think there's democracy when people are afraid to actually fight the current establishment that is against actual forms of democracy.
Wait, AOC has fought the establishment.
Give me examples. Because all I've seen is her constantly concede to people like Nancy Pelosi and the Democratic.
She has fought consistently for things such as Medicare for All. She is heavily on the bent of supporting unions. Mind you, unions are not something that are very supported by corporate interests. She has constantly been on the ground supporting the fight of unions and people trying to unionize. She has been extremely big in the push for more transparency in the government. She's been extremely big in the push for better environmental concessions from corporations, which again, corporate interests really don't like environmental concessions because it makes them spend money trying to change their operations. Just because of one concession that she made over her, she's been in Congress since 2018.
I'm not just talking about her example. I'm talking about the entire squad on its own. Like, I've never seen them, like half of these like unions that I see get started, I've never seen any of these like projects that they start or like bills that they pass ever really have an impact on most Americans as a whole, or working class Americans.
Well, that's because they're still a tiny group in Congress, but they have been growing in size each election. The squad isn't 4 people anymore. They doubled in the last election as a group of people that are generally considered to be the squad. They have to grow in size first. Yeah? Like, listen, four representatives can't get much done unless there's like a very, very, very tight margin in Congress. That's the only reason why people like fucking guy from West Virginia and Kyrsten Sinema have been able to force so many concessions out of Dems in the Senate. It's just because of how close that margin is.
It's just like, from like I've seen my family. My family's lived for generations in this country. We just haven't really seen anything change. We've been voting for these types of people for years on end, and I just don't see an end to the status quo within the current like 2-party system. I'd much rather we just all like consider third parties at this point, because like I don't see this changing within the next few decades, you know. And I'm not willing to just wait and just step by and let the establishment continue to ruin the normal days of like working class Americans. I'd much rather we just have absolute action for real democracy by the people. And not by these corporate shills.
Wait, that doesn't mean... Listen, just because a lot of these people have been donated to by corporations doesn't mean that things have absolutely changed over generations in the U.S., and these are things that wouldn't be.
I mean, like, I've been looking at these stats though, and like black male unemployment, black communities are still in the gutter. I still see high cases of black homelessness, even amongst black children, for example. Like, I've been to LA.
Wait,
and
but question. I have a question for you,
condition.
if I may ask.
What?
Yeah?
Yeah.
Are black people forced into different facilities now just based on the color of our skin?
Well, I mean, it depends.
It depends?
Like, most of the time. I mean, it depends. Like, our economic condition is tied to our skin color. If you look at our history, like, most of the policies that have been enforced on us were based on our skin color. That has brought us to this current state. So,
well, yeah, but those economic issues have been significant. Listen, those economic issues in the 1920s, significantly worse than they are now in 2023. Yeah? Like, we have definitely gotten better, and we've definitely gotten a bit from
bad,
electoralism.
though. Like, do you want me to take you to California and show you how fucking horrible it is there? Like, there's literally black people dying in the streets over there.
Wait, it's bad, but it's better. Things happen over a period of time. Yeah? You can't just snap your fingers.
How many black people need to be pushed out of their communities and die on the streets in these liberal stronghold cities for it to get better, though?
Okay. That is heavily loaded right there.
I've seen it.
Wait, no, that's heavily. Wait, hold up. Wait, pause. Pause, dude. I fundamentally reject this framing that you're using. Do you genuinely not believe in the idea that incrementalism is sometimes something that has to happen for political action to happen?
I believe that it can happen, but I'm seeing people in suffering right now, and nobody cares about them. And I'm not the type to just wait and listen to these stories from my relatives and friends. Of friends and family suffering in these liberal stronghold cities and literally being pushed onto the streets.
I'm sorry that that's happening. I'm sorry that that's happening, but I guarantee you their struggle is significantly less hard than it would have been if they were living in the 1920s before the civil rights that got passed. Their struggle is probably significantly better than it would have been then.
I'm not saying it's like we're in the fucking 1800s or 1920s, but I'm still saying materially right now they're doing fucking horrible, and half of them are about to get fucking laid off.
Yeah, and that's really unfortunate, but you know what? At least there are recourses in place for what happens whenever you get laid off. If you got laid off in the 1800s, you were fucked. Yeah, but since political action well, yeah, you're still fucked, but you know what? Since political action in Congress, since political action from people such as presidents, look, you wouldn't have half the labor protections that you have now if it wasn't A, for unions, and B, for progressive people in Congress, well, progressive for their time, in Congress passing legislation to protect workers.
You know, I do hard manual labor,
Yeah.
I just work. I don't really care about these protections. I just want to get food on the table for my family.
Well, yeah, and that's what people cared about then, too. But the thing is, too, about putting food on the table for your family, you actually want to have protections in case something happens to you, and you aren't able to do that to ensure that your family is still protected and cared for. And part of that is voting for politicians who will actually put in things such as that to protect you.
Yeah, and this where we're gonna go this, and I know a lot of people don't like to hear this, but whenever black people ask something from Democratic politicians, I always see that they get a cold shoulder. For example, I remember we were asking Clyburn, constantly asking, because we voted these people, and hey, can you do something for black people? And I could show you a clip real quick of him actively disrespecting a black person, just ask him, hey, what do you have planned for black people? And we get the cold shoulder. I see a lot of other groups getting these great things passed in the Asians, the Hispanics, but I never see anything specifically targeted at blacks. And we've been over this multiple times before.
Could you speak about exactly what bills you've seen passed in favor of Asian and Hispanic people?
Well, there was an Asian hate crime bill. There were a lot of business grants. Or the Asians got over 52 million or so dollars.
Wait,
and it was signed by the Republicans and Democrats. You can look it up. The Asians got 52 million or 53 million dollars.
What is the name of that bill?
I don't remember the bill exactly, but just look it up.
Could you pull it up for me?
I remember. Yeah, let me look it up again. Sorry.
A, that's extremely vague, and B, black people have had electoral action passed, and we've gotten amendments passed. The 13th Amendment wasn't talking about non-black people. Let's be honest, okay?
Well, I'm talking about like tangible action. Like I want businesses, I want investment in my community by these politicians that we invest in. You know, like there's investment in other communities.
Then you can push for that, but shying away from electoralism isn't going to get that to happen. Politicians only care about what voters want, and if you shy away electoralism to go vote for like a third party, then politicians aren't going to give a fuck what you do because you don't vote for them.
Like I'm not at that point to where I want to go third party, but at this point, there's no recourse I see for Black Americans besides going for like anyone, even if it's a third party that carries their interests. Because I see how bad things are going to get pretty soon.
Well, it depends on what you define as our interests. There are plenty of black people in this country who do not.
Well, for example, there's a hot topic of reparations right now that Democrats have been against. There's a hot topic about a black hate crime bill. There's a hot topic about business grants that many groups have been against. There was a case that I could show you where an Asian and a few others were against business grants being given towards Black Americans. Let me get it real quick.
Okay, yeah, no.
Like, there's many hot topics that Black Americans have been talking about where we've advocated for something and it gets shot down instantly. That I could show you if you want.
Please.
Like, I think you know about these hot topics that have been going on.
I mean, again, you'd have to be. You would have.
Also, I showed you 10 minutes. Like, you want me to show you? All right, sure. Hold up, you don't know about the reparations topic?
That is so vague. What specifically about it?
Reparations towards Black Americans who were enslaved. Due to our current fucking horde economic position, many have decided, hey, since we have been fucking denied our Americanness and been cut out economically and had our shit stolen, farmland stolen, which I could show you a source towards, many Black Americans, farmland was stolen. Many of their businesses were burnt down. I think you're well aware of the Tulsa race massacre, for example.
Yeah.
I think that was on your timeline. That has happened numerous times, or numerous examples of that, and many Black Americans are simply asking for reparations for all the stuff that has been unjustly done towards them, like many other groups in America who are given reparations. Very simple topic.
Okay.
Like, it's not really beating above the bar that much.
Okay, so you sent me something,
Be
NBC
some
News.
request.
Asian America, New York give. Well, no, that's just the link name. It's taking a little bit to load. New York gives
let me
10
also
million
get
to
the
Asian
15
American
million.
groups impacted. I mean, communities hit by pandemic. The Asian American community was especially hit hard, not only by the virus, but by an increase in But oh shit! Why the fuck does this look so weird on my screen? Holy shit!
It looks very weird.
Yeah, my stream is having an absolute fucking stroke right now. 1 second.
Hey, and look at this $49.5 million in grants given to Asian America, like to address Asian American xenophobia.
Okay. Yeah,
that's
cool.
tangible things. Like, we can also go over the hate crime. Those are tangible things being given towards a group which doesn't even vote towards the Democratic Party in mass numbers as Black Americans do.
Let me pull something up very quick.
You know? Yeah, like I don't like. I'm not even asking a lot from the Democrats. Like, blacks, we're not asking for a lot from them. You know. Like, I don't think you're against reparations, right?
No, not generally. No. Wait, hold up. Question: What about all of the grants set towards HBCUs each year?
I'm gonna be honest, man. I've looked at these HBCUs. HBCUs, from what I've seen, for en masse, don't really, like, from what I've seen, like, when you look at it, none of them are actually managed properly. Half of that money is, like, funneled around, doesn't go towards these actual schools. Half that money is being pocketed by these people running the schools.
Well, that's corruption.
And then,
that happens with nearly every school.
and yeah, that's a lot of corruption that's allowed to go on. Like, there's no auditing going on. And you also have to consider that most of these HBCUs that I've seen don't even, like, it's not even just all black. Like, they accept Hispanics, they accept even Ukrainians that were going in.
Well, I personally think it's, like, I'm starting at an HBCU in, like, a couple of weeks. Personally, like, and I've already been to that HBCU before. Yeah, they accept people who are not black, as they should, because it'd be kind of weird.
Well, like, I want, don't
but,
you
like,
want
if I may
institutes?
finish that point,
Yeah.
it's not a lot of people who are not non-black apply to those kinds of schools, and B, also, can you repeat what you just said?
I want black institutes. Is that hard to ask for? Like, I want us to actually start caring about our people and focus on them. Like, I want black businesses. I want black communities. I want black colleges. I want our people to be able to teach ourselves and teach our children, give our children jobs. I don't want our children going towards white people or other groups for jobs. I want them to be secured.
Okay, well, you are
Like every other
perfect.
group
You are
secured
more than
for all.
capable of opening your own business if you want that.
I mean, I already have my own business, but I want that done en masse. I want to advocate for that.
Okay. So,
I work for my family.
I don't even know where to put. We started initially on democracy.
Yeah.
If you want to go back to that point, we can. While I try to find something on this.
Yeah, sure, that's fine. Yeah, it's fine. It's just like, I don't think that, like, in this capitalist state that we have right now, true democracy exists. Our presidents are not decided by us. They're decided by people in suits. And even the presidents that we do want to get in, they just get cucked by the men in suits. Black suits. Yeah.
Gotcha.
I think even the tankies that people complain about realize this too.
Okay, but tankies are, like, literally brain dead.
I mean, I've met like one that gave some decent arguments that I liked about the current capitalist state of America and American hypocrisy. I think his name was Hakeem or something. He made a video about democracy and how flawed our system is.
Hakeem believes that North Korea is a functional system and is just being oppressed by the U.S., and that's why they need to fucking oppress all of their citizens. Hakeem is
I don't
not-
really know much of yeah. I mean, like, I don't really know much about North Korea to really give an opinion on that. Like, I'm just focused on anything that happens in America. I can't really give my thoughts or ideology to just like other countries.
Okay.
The only places that I really do like have an opinion on is Africa right now. That's about it.
Okay. Wait, hold up. Yeah, no. Actually, I have something
Our
on
politicians are bought
This
out.
is, I pulled something up. This is directly from the White House. Fact sheet. This is of February 27th of this year. The Biden-Harris administration advances equity and opportunity for Black Americans and communities across this country. Okay? So, like, let's look at a couple of these. I can just post a link for you.
Can you detail this? Can you detail the equity thing? Is it like black and something else? Is it like everyone gets a decent slice of the pie, or is it directly directed towards black communities that are suffering right now?
It's mostly things that will benefit everyone, but, like, a lot of the stuff significantly helps Black people on this. Like, for example, historic expansion to the child tax credit, cutting child poverty to record lows for Black children. The ARP, which is the American Rescue Plan, provided cash relief directly to low and middle income Americans and cut Black child poverty by more than half in 2021. I think that's a pretty important.
Can you link me the source real quick?
I did.
Let me read over it by saying that.
I did.
Let me look over this. Sorry, I'm just making sure, that's all.
Supporting child
Because
care
I'm sort of used to
providers.
these people giving us the cold shoulder, so I'm just making sure this isn't like magic stuff, and then they're just not gonna do it.
Okay, I'm gonna read out a couple of this. Like, this is stuff that has happened as a result of the Biden administration's action on this. Supporting child care providers and reducing child care costs for Black families. Black families are nearly 2 times more likely than white parents to have to quit, turn down, or make a major change in their job due to child care disruptions. The American Rescue Plan provided a $39 billion lifeline to help child care providers stay open and compensate early childhood educators as they provide a safe and healthy environments for children and help parents work. Yeah, so states have already delivered American Rescue Plan stabilization grants to more than 200,000 child care providers, 1 in 5 of whom are Black. That is a lot of child care providers here who are Black, serving as many as 9.5 million children and their families. Like, this is really good stuff.
I'll concede on that. That's good. That's good.
Yeah, like there's a lot of stuff
I'll give
here.
you that.
Yeah, there's like a lot of stuff here that has unironically really benefited our community. Like, just because it may not be.
I mean, is it good? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm gonna stop real quick.
I mean,
after this.
Yeah, it's fine. I like these small cases where it benefits us, but I want something that's more like on a wide scale level, not just like I want millions of people to feel that they're secure, black people in America. Also, like I want to respond to someone in chat that they say I'm really obsessed with blackness. Blackness is the priority, like is my main identity. I was identified as black. I grew like my entire family's from America. And blackness is just simply my identity. I can't really get rid of it. And it's what defines me and what defines me economically and socially and politically. So I can't really just not say that I'm black, when it comes to politics. Anyway, you can continue.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, I'll generally say, like, don't pay attention to chat because chat is chat.
Yeah, I don't pay attention. I just saw one thing that caught my eye.
Yeah.
Because I get that a lot. Everybody says I'm obsessed with blackness, and I get that. It's just that it's just personally what I advocate for black issues politically,
Yeah. Okay, but I mean, is there anything else in particular that like because we talked about democracy already, and we talked about the flaws with democracy. Did I convince you at all there with
I think you convinced me that in some cases this current system that we have can give us a bit of breadcrumbs that can make us feel happy from time to time, and that's fine.
I mean,
but I want something better.
I wouldn't necessarily say breadcrumbs. Like these are pretty like cutting black childhood poverty in half. Giant size.
I'm sorry, giant size crumbs. Is that better?
I wouldn't even say crumbs. There are, like, half of black children that would have been in severe poverty in 2021 are not due to electoral politics. Like, even if Biden isn't, like, Bernie would have definitely done better on that front than Biden, but half? That's it. That's substantial. That is substantial. That's something that should be lauded.
I'll give him this one thing. Is that good for you?
I mean, I would
still
mostly
have my gripes with Biden and his history, but I'll give him this one thing, alright?
Okay, but, like, again, I would mostly want to go, like, democracy, this idea that democracy isn't something that exists in the U.S., I would reject that, because democracy is very clearly, the choices may not be good, but there are still choices. The choice may be between fucking McDonald's and goddamn, I don't know, Taco Bell,
two
but
shitty
still,
options.
Yeah, like there's still a choice. It's
No. The options that we have are like The options that we have are like cat turds and like dog turds.
Yeah,
that's our option.
Yeah, and if I'm being honest, if I had to manage one of the two, I'll prefer to manage the cat turds than the dog turds, because at least cats know to shit in the fucking litter box, and dogs just kind of do it willy nilly if you don't train them properly. Like I would prefer to deal with the cat turds personally. Yeah. When it gets down to it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's the thing about it too, what it gets down to.
Also,
you go ahead.
Also, I saw you were talking about the EFF a lot. You want to get into that since we've gotten to a fucking stun lock on the fucking democracy stuff? Because the EFF stuff is really interesting. I saw your tweet, and I think you saw me reply to it.
I haven't even done the EFF segment. I didn't even see you reply to it. I've honestly been off of Twitter for a while. So what's up with the EFF?
Dude, the EFF is going to save South Africa. I'm sorry to say, sir.
I have to fundamentally disagree with that. They are some wackos.
What are they wackos on, sir?
What are they wackos on?
Hold on. I will say this. Malema likes to troll sometimes, okay? And he likes to piss off the Boers, alright? That's about it from what I've seen.
I mean, honestly, on my EFF segment, I wasn't even going to talk about the Boer bit all that much. Their politics, racially speaking, are just bad in general. Like, even off of the Boer shit. Like, can you
explain how they're bad?
Yeah, have you seen what the EFF have said about Indian South Africans?
Well, what have they said about them so far? From what I've seen, like, Malema has just been, like, doing his typical dancing and trolling towards Indians. What has he actually specifically said? Because I just see him, like, just trolling in most of these clips and just, like, doing his typical dance.
Like, members of the EFF have declared, like, all members of Indian South African groups racist, and, like, they have been not all that good when it gets to it.
Indians, I mean, Indians are pretty racist, bro. I mean, Indians, like, a lot of Indians are pretty, not all of them, a lot of them are pretty racist, bro. Like,
all of them?
Like, no, I didn't say all of them, I said a lot of them are pretty racist, bro. Like, can you not admit that, dude? Like, have you been around, like, an Indian community? Because I have, and they can be extremely racist towards black people.
I went to an extremely diverse school. They were sick as fuck, dude. I love them. I love my Indian friends.
I'm talking about, I'm not talking about westernized Indians. I'm talking about Indians in, like, Africa and, like, the India, like, homeland.
Have you
like,
been
you go
around
down
them?
there and, like, they have names. Yes, I have. I've been in their spaces, dude.
Yeah,
and
I have as well.
They have made it very clear. Bantu's very bad. Bantu's very subhuman.
Wait, but to declare all of them... Look, the fact of the matter is, when it gets down to Indian South Africans...
all of them.
Wait, the EFF did, though. Like, members of the EFF have done that, and they've been called out.
South African politics, I think when it comes to South African politics, where the apartheid system, as it is, was not entirely removed on an economic level, and was just, like, given, like, on a political level, the, like, apartheid system was removed, but, like, the whites and Boers and Indians still own most of the wealth in the country. That's why they might be angry, for example.
Okay,
and, like, I don't justify them calling every fucking Indian bad. I think you should aim yourself at destroying that system, and I don't want to police their language.
Yeah, I do too, but I don't think that's good at policing. Like, wait, I think it's perfectly fine to police language if you're saying some shit like fucking all Indians in South Africa are racist. Even though a lot of Indian people in South Africa were brought over as indentured servants. Yeah, so, like, A, let's specify that. Yeah? And
I mean,
B,
Irish people were brung over as indentured servants in the Americas, and they're still pretty fucking racist. Go to Boston. You know?
Bostonians suck.
Go to Boston.
That's not even an Irish people thing. That's just
Irish,
a Bostonian
dude.
thing.
Indentured servants. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. Stop denying their Irishness. And indentured servants.
A lot of them are.
I'm
Have
sorry.
you ever spoken to a
can't just
black
pick and
person
choose
from
this
Boston? They fucking suck. Everyone from Boston sucks. Boston is like the black hole of America.
But like the Irish folk there suck more. And, like, they're more racist than the blacks. I'm sorry to say so.
I don't know about all that. I think everyone in Boston sucks.
I want to take you to Boston someday and let you have an interaction with those Irish folk down there and see how it feels, okay? And you'll understand.
Okay.
Those indentured those, like, their ancestors who were indentured servants, they're still dicks, you know? I don't think being indentured servant just excuses you from being racist on a group level, economically and socially. Like, these systems still hurt these Bantu people. Like, they're still living in slums. So when I see them get angry at that and call out these systems, I don't want to police their language because they're, like, rightfully angry, even if misguided towards unjust systems, and they wish to destroy them and make an equal South Africa. In fact, they have many poor white people in the EFF that want the same thing. They just want equality. And if they're angry at these current systems and people within these systems, I don't want to police them, and I don't think you should either. I think you should give them advice on strategy, maybe. But, like, I don't think you should constantly condemn them. I think we should support the EFF because they're the only ones in South Africa I've seen that actually want equality and to actually change the current status quo within their country, because they're still allowing monopoly capital in South Africa under the ANC government currently.
Okay.
You know?
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm getting my ass kicked in Undertale right now.
Yeah, don't worry, man. I get it. Undertale's very hard. I'll let you focus.
Yeah, I mean, I'm playing it with a fucking controller because, you know, why not? But yeah, no, I'm sorry. Like, even because I was gonna cover the EFF.
I support the EFF because they're against the status quo and they want to bring equality, even if they're very, very blasphemous and if they're very loud about it and they're not exactly nice about it.
Okay. I'd still, at the same time,
many of the Black Panthers would be considered very extreme when they talk. Back in the day, the Black Panthers were considered the current ANC. I think him interacting with poor white Boer communities and, like, allowing them in the EFF speaks a lot of words, don't you think?
I'm sorry, can you repeat
that? If he was pro-genocide and pro-like ethno-nationalism, he wouldn't allow a single white Boer or Indian member into his, like, EFF group, yet he allows them in and even talks with them. Like, there's multiple clips of white EFF members that agree with him because they're poor white people and they don't like the current system of like corporate monopoly capital in their country that the current ANC government allows, along with the monopoly on farmland that the Boers have, the rich Boers, because they're corporate farmers in South Africa.
Wait, dude, I'm sorry. This idea that, like, you can't be against a group because you let them into your party doesn't... that doesn't
like, multiple times, it's not just that. It says multiple times he said that he did not want to kill the Boers until the fucking interviewer kept going and going. He said, no, I can't stop fucking random Bantus from killing Boers.
Wait, I'm sorry. I have to finish this point, dude. Like, fucking the Nazis had, which I know, fucking Godwin's law. Godwin's law, I know, but this is a good comparison because the Nazis are a great comparison point. Yeah, I'm not saying that the EFF are fucking Nazis, but what I am saying is that the Nazis are a good comparison point in politics.
If you did, I was about to go off on you, alright? Okay. I swear to God.
Okay, yeah, but the Nazis had like, one of the leaders of I'm forgetting what bit of the Nazi party he was a part of. He got purged in the night of the Long Knives. But yeah,
it was a gay member, I believe.
Yeah, like, and he was really high-ranking, Ernst Röhm, and he wasn't purged because he was gay. He was purged because they thought that his group was going to be a threat to like Hitler's power. Like, you can let people that you hate into your group.
Ernst Röhm was like talking about like just slaughtering everyone. He was just like pro-killing everyone. Like he was just too radical, and they just killed him.
Well, yeah, but that's fucking Nazis for you, you know? Like, generally, I think people who openly advocate for the deaths... I think people who generally openly advocate for the deaths of people are not very good. I don't know. That's a personal description.
Yeah. And, like, I will say this as well. Like, I've seen him say multiple times he's against Boers being genocide. I see him welcome Boers. I don't think the Nazis in Germany would go to that extent to get people into their party and like actively say, I'm not going to kill them, I'm not going to kill them over and over and over until actively like tricked into a question by a opposition party that want to get a certain response out of them.
I mean, they named themselves National Socialists.
By the way, a Boer funded party, by the way, which rich Boers that would want someone like Malema to be viewed as this ethno-nationalist, racist, anti-white guy that just wants to kill all Boer farmers, you know? Like, there's, like, the Boers, like I said, still have economic power in South Africa. Like, you know, they control most of these people and who are cross-examining Malema most of the time. Like, apartheid didn't end beyond its political structure. It's still there, man.
Okay, but still, the fact that this guy wasn't just like, oh yeah, let's maybe not... just like all he had to say was no, I'm not fine with slaughtering white people.
Well, like he kept saying like, but here's the thing, I have a question for you. If Malema constantly said yes, I don't want this to happen, and then like a bunch of black people who were not under Malema's control went over to kill white farmers, they would have still said he was behind it because he still sings that anti-apartheid song. Like, there's no way he wins. Like, even when he has sung that song for decades now, and like Nazis on Twitter keep calling him anti-white and like that he wants to genocide all Boers. There's no winning here with Malema. If you actually look at the situation and material condition right now, like there's multiple attacks from multiple sides, from neoliberals as well, who are calling him anti-white, which I don't think he is. Like, if he's anti-white, I'm anti-white, you know? And I don't really care enough to hate white people, you know? I just want to, like, get black Americans in a better state in this country that they built with blood, sweat, and tears.
Okay.
Nice. It's like he wants to get his people in South Africa and many other people in South Africa in a better state in the country that they built with blood, sweat, and tears and warfare and a lot of death, you know? There's a lot of similarities.
Okay. But at the same time, though, wait, can we at least come to the agreement that the song is bad fucking optics? Yeah.
I don't care. Listen, all right? I think that singing an anti-apartheid song is base. Why don't you think it's base? I thought you'd love an anti-apartheid song.
There are plenty of other anti-apartheid songs that he could sing.
Bro, dude, come on. That is like, I like seeing Nazis get mad at that song. Why would you not be happy about Nazis getting mad at the Kill the Boer song?
I am generally fine at Nazis getting mad at stupid fucking songs and like seeing Nazis maul. Wait. I'm sorry. Not stupid. Yeah, I like seeing Nazis get mad over stupid shit is what I meant to say. And if it's a song that's even fucking better, Yeah, but you know what it sounds like to the average fucking person whenever a bunch of Nazis, and a lot of them are crypto-fash, but what it sounds like to the average person when a bunch of Nazis are saying, hey look, this group of people in South Africa want to kill all of the fucking white people, and then Malema and his party are sitting there just like, kill the Boer, kill the fucking farmer, that doesn't look good! That looks horrible! Come on now!
I know, but like, it's just like, I know what he is, and I know what he's doing. Like, he's doing this intentionally, bro. He's been doing it for decades.
Okay,
why can't
and
you
that's...
just be like,
listen.
Like, I thought someone like you would sing the song along with him, my brother.
Be a troll on Twitter. Don't be a troll on fucking the political stage. Especially when a lot of... especially when the discourse...
There's a difference between me and you.
Especially
I think
when
that trolling Nazis and Wignats is funny.
Hey, listen, I've been trolling Nazis for far longer than you have, and I'll be 100% honest with you, this is not how you do
them
it.
On a national level, in a anthem, is awesome.
On a national... Look, there are different ways to troll them than giving them ammunition. Yeah, there are things... Optics matter.
We're gonna let them shoot that ammunition, and we're just gonna keep running towards them like the Soviets did.
And that's not gonna go fucking well because all the money's in the hands of the fucking Nazis in South Africa.
I mean, you just have to win over the poor whites, man. That's what I'm targeting. That's what he's targeting right now.
And you know how you don't win over the poor whites? Singing "Kill the Boers."
Hold up, there were poor whites that were singing that song, bro.
Yeah, some of them. But you know what? Wait, what do poor people do in America? Do you know what poor white people do in America? They fucking simp for the rich white people in America. I'm pretty sure the same thing's gonna fucking happen in South Africa. You aren't gonna get anywhere doing that.
Hold up, dude. The poor South Africans hate those middle class, like higher class South Africans, and many poor whites I've talked to fucking hate these rich white people. It's just like,
yeah, many, but that doesn't mean all of them. The average Republican voter is destitute. Well, not the average, but a lot of Republican voters are fucking destitute. They're broke as fuck. The ones living in trailer parks are the ones who vote Republican, and you know why they vote Republican? Because they simp for the rich niggas.
Well, it's not just because that. It's because the Republicans go in there, and like most of these Midwesterners have their jobs taken, their livelihood taken, and a Republican goes in there and deceives them and tells them, "Hey, I'm gonna give you guys your jobs back. I'm gonna make America great again." That's how MAGA got up, because Trump actively lied and deceived and appealed to the working class of America. It's that simple. These politicians appeal to these people, and I think Malema appealing to these poor white people in South Africa that have been left behind in a horde system is good. I think he should use that in a good way, not a malicious way like the Republicans did to the working class of America, but actually do it in a good way where you actually do fill in those promises that demagogues like Trump made, for example,
but
did not fulfill.
At the same time, I don't even necessarily... At the same time, even if the fucking EFF were to get into power and they didn't do the fucking ethnic cleansing, yeah? Like, I still wouldn't necessarily trust them because they're a fucking Marxist-Leninist party. Marxist-Leninists are insane.
Listen, man, alright? I don't like many Marxist-Leninists either, but like, if they improve the conditions of everyday South Africans and they just make it so South Africans have running power and like actually can like eat and have a well-meaning, great life for themselves, I don't care. I just want the best for these people, and it seems the EFF is the only one that's actively advocating for policies that would do so and would get rid of monopoly capital in the country.
No, other parties are as well. They may not be doing it to the same extent that the EFF are doing it, because the EFF are
the ones that are
on paper a Marxist organization. They are on paper, but fucking Marxist-Leninists are not they would just centralize power within themselves. That's what Marxist-Leninists do.
Listen, man, what other options do we have currently besides these Boer parties that just want to make South Africa worse for Bantus?
You could do Mandela's party.
Mandela didn't go far enough in South Africa to actually deal with the issues of apartheid.
Well, that's because if Mandela went as far as I'm sure he wanted to go, and I know he wanted to go further, but if Mandela were to go further, he would have been shot.
I would have dived in the way of a bullet if Mandela just didn't cuck himself and like just continued on it.
No, you wouldn't have. You weren't alive.
I would have done it as a fetus. Okay.
As a fetus?
Yeah, I would have dived in the way of a bullet as a fetus.
Mandela was president.
Mandela to do his thing.
Mandela was president in the 90s.
Listen, man. All right. Time travel is not far away. Okay. So like, just consider things.
Okay. Okay. But no, that's not like being serious though. Mandela, and I'm being 100% honest when I say this. Mandela was more based than he like had to legislate as, because if Mandela acted as based as he
I know he was based.
Yeah, if Mandela was more based than he actually was, Mandela would have been shot. He would have been killed.
Like, you know, I hate dealing with these colonial issues, man, because, like, you have a bunch of people here, like the Boers, and you can't just, like, be radical enough to, like, just ask the Netherlands to take them back. They just have to be, like, I have to appeal to these people unless they'll kill me. I hate these colonial positions that the Africans have been forced into. It's for, like, if they want anything more radical to change these colonial systems, they get killed. If they don't do it, they still get killed.
Yeah.
It's kind of like...
Yeah, and that sucks.
Bad.
But like, I don't think parties like the EFF are the way to go in changing these systems. The EFF are just one fucking failed civil war in South Africa from being like some super dictatorial party, and then you're gonna hear about fucking Malema genociding all of the Indian South Africans because like,
he's not gonna genocide them. Good lord, he's not.
Hey, listen! Seeing what the fuck his party has said about it, it's a possibility.
Hold on. If we look at African history when it comes to Indians, like even like you want to hear the worst dictator in Africa? I can tell you real quick when it came to Indians.
Who?
The worst dictator in Africa. Idi Amin, worst dictator ever. Cannibal, all that. You know, even he, what I saw, just like gave them like a 60-day or something notice and like just let all the Indians leave.
60 days is not enough.
You know, they left pretty fast though, didn't they?
Listen, a lot of them left fast, and a lot of them also got fucking slaughtered. 60 days is not enough to uproot your entire life and leave your country to stop from being genocided.
Yeah, I know.
Huh?
I really wish that Idi Amin just gave him like 500 days.
I wish that Idi Amin wasn't a fucking mental asshole.
I wish the same thing too, but we're just dealing with world history, man. There's a lot of hypotheticals, but we're just going with what Idi Amin was in his current state. He was pretty insane, but like I wish he did things better. To like he didn't actually go to war with all these ethnic groups, and just simply focus on improving Uganda, because Uganda had just been like enslaved by the British for a while, and like I really wish Idi Amin didn't get into power and we got somebody better.
Yeah, and I wish Gaddafi didn't get fucking sodomized with a goddamn knife when he got killed. Yeah.
Gaddafi, man, like Gaddafi's a complicated case.
Wait, what do you think about Gaddafi?
I think he was a typical brutal dictator, but what I read of him and what I saw of his visions for Africa were like they wouldn't be like constantly enslaved by the dollar and these neo-colonial powers that are currently still even fucking with places like Burkina Faso, Nigeria right now.
Well,
I think I would have preferred. I would have preferred his model, as brutal as he was, over the current state Africa is in, because you see right now that even right now in like Burkina Faso, Niger, and all these other like countries that are still like have colonial taxes that are trying to fight back, they're still being threatened and at the risk of like being collapsed by the French right now. The French are threatening to intervene.
Gaddafi wanted to basically be emperor of Africa. Gaddafi was fucking mental. He wouldn't have been any better.
I mean, like, here's the thing. You either have Gaddafi or you have the French. Like, you have two shitty options, but, like, one is more preferable over the French. I think we both hate the French equally.
Yeah, the French suck, but Gaddafi is also a demon.
He's a demon, yes, but, like, France is hell on earth. And it brings hell to Africa, and like 80% of the crimes in Africa were committed by the French, you know? So like, I'm dealing with two shitty options, but one is a little bit more preferable than the French. And French neo-colonialism.
Gaddafi funded fucking groups of people who relied on child soldiers doing fucking heroin to fight wars abroad.
That's very bad. And the French came in, you know, beforehand and like raped and like killed a bunch of people and slaughtered them, and then afterwards said, "We're gonna let you be like independent, but instead of like letting you be independent, we're gonna make you guys like under like a federal structure from France, and we're gonna tax you, and we're gonna let your citizens starve in the streets and die to the point where you have to rely on someone like Gaddafi, you know." Like, Gaddafi's bad, but you can't lie. The French are the reason why people like Gaddafi even exist in Africa, and why people would even appeal to Gaddafi compared to the Western powers.
Technically, Libya is a result of fucking Italian colonization, but okay.
I mean, like, do you know how much fucking grip France has in North Africa over the Italians?
Yes, a lot, and it's fucking horrible, but that doesn't... Listen, selecting between France or Gaddafi is like literally selecting between Hitler 1943 versus Hitler 1944. Both are horrible.
But like, one actually, like, you know, like, fuck, I'm dealing with two like horrible options, but like one has actually like had a model. Like, I'm actually for Africa de-dollarizing and like getting its own currencies up, you know.
Hey,
like actually focusing on industrializing itself instead of relying on Western powers to carry it and like exploit it at the same time.
Okay.
Like, you have to realize how fucking much the third world like has very little great options, all of which are genocidal, which some of which want to improve the country but will still be horrible compared to the other Western leaders that want to treat you horribly and kill millions of your people.
Yeah,
starving you.
Yeah, which is why when you have like even a semi-functional democracy, I would prefer that democracy be preserved and not like fundamentally fucked up by like, some Marxist.
For the most part, democracy, like if you actually think about it, democracy doesn't even exist in the third world. It never has in actual practice. Most of the democracies you see in the third world are just like Western puppets, like in Nigeria. And like Niger, which was cooped, where they just sell out the resources. There's no actual democracy or liberal values in the fucking third world at all.
Wait, Niger was doing like, was their democracy good? No, but they were just like they were just starting
all their shit to the French, dude.
They were just starting off as a fucking democracy, and then they got couped by a group that's being funded by Russia. It's still imperialism.
Hold up. Are you for Africa selling itself out? Because like France was getting a lot of fucking resources from Niger.
No, I'm not for that. Fuck them. But the people who did the coup in Niger are just gonna turn around and sell that shit to Russia.
Yeah, I mean, I think Russia sucks too, but like, you know, you know, when I have to choose between the West and Russia, and I look up the history and compare them, and compare which one does more harm on a wide scale across the continent, as much as Russia sucks, I like do the comparison, and Russia sucks like just a little bit less, as brutal as they are.
A little less?
Like, we're dealing with... Yeah, and like the Chinese, for example, who suck, like, at least when they come in and exploit you, they'll pretend to like build you a bit of infrastructure and give you a little bit of shit while debt trapping you. The West just goes in, coups your leaders, bombs you, and then like causes refugee crises across Africa, you know? Or will install Western puppet governments, like in Niger, for example, that just sell out all the resources.
Russia's literally trying to invade countries and take over territories in the modern day.
Yeah, that's bad. Did I say it was good?
No, but I wouldn't say that they are better than the West, even slightly. I think they don't even have democracy. They don't even have democracy down. Putin's a fucking dictator.
Hold up. Look at the West's history compared to Russia. I don't like either.
Do you know how many genocides they did?
Hold up. Name a genocide in Africa comparable to the millions who have died because of Western interventions and Western colonialism.
A genocide in Africa that's... Wait. Let me repeat that, please.
A genocide in Africa that was directly like involved with the Russians. Like the Russians directly pushed for genocide in Africa and like colonized them and like treated them horribly and like are actually giving them colonial taxes, taking their resource, taking all of their shit basically.
I could
like performing actual imperialism.
I could most certainly point you to a leader who committed a genocide in Africa that was directly funded by Russia or one of its allies.
Are you gonna go to Derg? Are you gonna go to Derg in Ethiopia?
One second.
The Dergites? Are you going to the Dergites?
1 second.
The Dirge. If you go to the Dirge, I swear to God.
Can I look it up? Please. Please. Can I look it up? Thank you. Give me a second. You know, Google... Gotta get Google to take a while, you know? And I accidentally closed out the thing I was looking at. Okay. Yeah, so how about, like, the millions of people who died due to the Angolan Civil War?
Alright, hold on. That is way more complex than you think it is when it came to the Angolan Civil War. Millions died... Hold up. Millions died on both the western and eastern side. Like, the West, for example, got involved in Angola. Then the USSR got involved in Angola.
Wait, we don't even have to point to Africa. What about Cambodia?
Alright. We're talking about Africa, and, like, Cambodia was very bad. Very, very bad.
Don't you dare say but to that. Cambodia, people in Cambodia got killed by fucking pickaxes for living in cities.
Yeah, that was horrible. Alright, I'll concede to you on that. I'm not even gonna say but to that. I know the history of Cambodia.
Thank you.
I'm not crazy, dude. It's just like... as a black person, I'm dealing with multiple terrible issues. I'm just trying, terrible fucking, options. And I'm just trying to find the best terrible option that can benefit Africans or black people, you know?
Okay, you know...
you have to realize what we're dealing with right now with Pillow. On a global scale, not just in America.
Okay.
I'm gonna be honest, if I had my way, Africa wouldn't rely on the West, Russia, or China. But it just happens that we're in a circumstance where we have to choose between the West, China, and Russia, you know? And Africa. They gotta choose. Which one would you want Africa to choose currently? Russia, China, or the West? Or would you prefer they stay neutral?
That is neutral. All of them fucking suck.
You know what? I agree with you on that. But you know what? There are some people in Africa that are very emotional in Burkina Faso right now that I will not judge for being pro-Russian, even if I have fundamental disagreements with them, because I understand the emotions, nostalgia, and reasons behind that.
Wait, I'm sorry.
A lot of bloody history with the West.
I'm sorry. Wait, what about the Wagner Group?
I think the Wagner Group should be slaughtered in Africa.
Okay, you know who funds the Wagner Group, right?
Yeah.
Russia. You know who's sending the Wagner Group, Nazis, who slaughter Africans in the street for fucking gold, into Africa?
Why did you say why didn't you understand why I said I wanted Wagner to be slaughtered? They cause a lot of issues in Sudan and a lot of other issues.
Yeah, but you know who's sending them into Africa?
Russia.
Yes!
Did you hear me say that I was not pro-Russian though? I just said I wanted Wagner to be slaughtered.
You said you weren't pro-Russian, but you did say that Russia was slightly better than the West.
Slightly better? Yeah, I mean, on a body count level and historical context, yeah. But in a practical reality sense, they're all shitty. I think they're all shitty. But I understand why some Africans are very emotional at the West right now and choosing Russia to spite them. And while I'm against that, I'm not gonna speak over them. Because I don't know them that well. I don't want to seem like an asshole to them, you know? I'm just some American going in and telling them, you guys shouldn't be pro-Russian. You know, you should pick the Western puppet and let them get back in, you know? Though I would say the Niger right now, they just stay neutral and kick out Wagner from their country in the West and go for a better option.
I doubt that's gonna happen.
I mean, in my ideal reality, it would happen. And I think it could happen. It just would cause a lot of death, you know? I think Africa has gone through enough death.
Yeah,
from the West.
It's real unfortunate, which is why I want to prevent more deaths from Marxist-Leninist parties coming to power in one of the only functional democracies in Africa. Outside of Botswana, Botswana's doing pretty fucking good for themselves right now.
Yeah, that's because Botswana didn't get fucked over. The Anglos were really dumb and didn't see they had resources, so the Anglos left, thank God.
Yeah. Yeah, and also they got stuck with, an actual good fucking leader to start off their democracy, and that leader didn't immediately get fucking cooed.
or you like get a like nice hand on his shoulder from Macron, and like Macron tells him, yeah, can you give me all these resources real quick, bro, and like fuck over your people for a few decades? Yeah, thank you, dude. Mwah, you know.
No. No.
God, I hate the fucking French. I think they should all get kicked out of Africa along with Wagnerites.
Yeah. Fuck them. It's generally not a good.
I know I seem insane to a lot of people. Like, you have to understand the circumstances that I see before Africans and why I'm so extreme on some of these positions.
Yeah. If I may ask a question, on this topic. So, one of the groups, and this is just a hypothetical. One of the groups. Well, I don't know if I could say it's a hypothetical. I think we'll see when I finish it. Like the groups in specifically that area of Africa around Niger, with the fucking like that western bit of Africa, West Africa. What is your opinion on like the jihadist groups who proclaim themselves to be like anti-imperialist, but they go around like raping and torturing people in the name of Allah?
I think that like I would personally give those governments that are fighting those jihadists a bunch of drones and just drone strike all those jihadist groups into the earth. I don't like people, like a lot of them are like going around raping women and like they deserve to be nuked or like tactically nuked. I think that'd be cool.
All right.
And I think that Africans should be the one doing this, not Western like soldiers. Just give these people weapons and let them deal with these jihadist groups terrorizing their areas and destabilizing them.
Okay.
Because whenever the West gets involved, they just prolong the conflict as much as possible, and then you notice they start taking the resources out during these wars with these jihadist groups, you know, like the French did in Mali. You know, they never really solve these issues. In fact, a lot of them continue to bolster these issues.
Yeah, jihadis generally suck, and you know, personally, I'm generally against groups of people who oppose democracy.
No, by the way, I didn't mean. Stop looking like crazy. I didn't mean nuclear weapons. I just meant drone striking them. Okay, relax.
Oh wait, you're like I said, don't pay attention to chat. Chat is.
I just saw something show up on my notifications because I have notifications for YouTube chat.
Oh, okay, yeah. Listen, I love my chat, yeah, but they are occasionally not the smartest. Okay, I'm not even.
They can be very cringy, very cringe.
Yeah. Okay. But yeah, no, like, so we do agree that Russia still pretty fucking bad, right?
Yeah, I think that most players in this geopolitical context when it comes to Africa are bad. It's just that, like, when you guys talk about lesser evilism in America, there's also lesser evilism in Africa. Even if the lesser evilism is far more evil and far worse for Africans, they have like multiple shitty options, and they don't have an industrialized sector. They don't have any actual infrastructure that they've been able to build themselves outside of places like Botswana that haven't taken advantage of it. But outside of that, Africa's fucked, and they have shitty options, and I'm not going to judge them for choosing one of those shitty options. Though I will like judge them if they choose the shittiest option, which is the West. You know?
Okay. Yeah. More from
Objectively, the West has done more to harm Africa than all of these shitty powers combined.
Hold up 1 second. More from Koturma in chat. Fuck you. I love you, but fuck you. You ass. Stop slandering me in public.
Who are you talking to?
It's someone in chat who has just slandered me, and I refuse to be slandered.
What they say to you?
They're calling me a fucking furry.
Well, you are a furry. I've seen your fucking Twitter feed.
Fucking dude. Furry.
It's so obvious you're a closeted furry, dude. Like, just stop it.
I'm not a fucking furry.
Like, you have a fursuit in your closet. Dude. I've seen your retweets.
No,
bro.
I don't. Wait, no, my closet is just full of fucking clothes, dude. Look at that. That's just clothes. It's a pile of clothes.
You're hiding it. It's
a pile of clothes. I'm not a fucking
You're hiding it under somewhere, okay? You're hiding it in your walls.
These are swim trunks. I just got clothes in there that I haven't fucking sorted through yet.
You can't, like, even your audience knows that you're a furry, okay? I'm sorry.
I'm not a furry. Listen,
well, then stop retweeting furry bait and like.
I don't retweet furry. Wait, when have I retweeted furry bait?
I saw that retweet of that one girl dancing in the furry costume. He said, "Listen, like, hear me out, you know, guys. Like, hear me out." Like, I remember that tweet.
No, dude. I was complimenting them. I was complimenting them. All I said was, listen.
Hear me out.
Listen. All I said was, hey, this is actually pretty impressive. I've heard those suits get really fucking hot because it's basically a massive fur coat that covers your entire body. I think it's impressive that this person is doing that.
You know what? I won't believe it. You look at the type of guy to go to a furry convention.
I would never go to a furry convention. I don't want to torture my nose like that.
I mean, like, you can't hide it, man. The truth comes out. Like, it'll just be a matter of time. So you just say, "I'm a furry" on your furry Twitter feed, and I'm gonna start making fun of you.
I'm not a furry.
All right, everybody denies what they are. It's like a lot of conservatives, for example, like say, "I'm not gay, bro. I'm not gay," and then like they start like getting into femboys and like, "Oh my god, like I'm bi now," and it just goes down from there, man.
Listen, I'm very honest with my audience. Yeah, I am not one to really lie to my audience. So as far as I know, as of August 7th, 2023. Which is a pretty long time of being alive. I'm 18 years old. I am not a furry.
I heard a lot of lie in that tone, sir.
You heard a lot of lie in that tone. Okay.
Yeah, I can just hear it. I can feel it coming off my screen, bro.
Okay. Look, I'm not a furry. Okay?
Hey man, like, to each their own. I'm not gonna judge you, man. I'm just gonna make fun of you.
Look. Look, that's all I can say. I can only say I'm not a furry so many times for you to believe.
Uh-huh.
How about this? Look, I'm not a furry because I actually don't like the movie Zootopia. I think that movie's fucking ass.
Like, even, like a lot of furries say they hate Zootopia, too, because it wasn't good enough to represent the furry class of America.
No, I hate Zootopia because Zootopia fucking brings their shitty fucking idea of racial politics and media into fucking...
That's what a furry YouTuber said, bro!
No, because it's a salient criticism! That's stupid! No, that's something...
all the time about Zootopia. Furries hate Zootopia outside of porn, dude.
Wait, no. That's something that I personally feel for most fucking racism allegories in media. Yeah? I think it's like that with Detroit Become Human too. Detroit Become Human fucking sucks. For the same reason.
You know what? I think Detroit Become Human is based. I don't know what you're talking about.
I think that... Wait, okay. Can I at least tell you why Detroit Become Human is stupid?
Go ahead, tell me why.
Okay, the issue with racism is that, like, beneath our skin, humans are fundamentally not different from each other outside of, like, proclivities towards certain genetic illnesses, and even then that changes within like a handful of generations of interacting with each other. That's more so like environmental shit. Yeah, Detroit Become Human and other racism allegories like Zootopia are stupid because those people are fundamentally different from each other. Robots are not humans and will never be humans. And I think Detroit Become Human would have worked.
But why not? Why can't these robots claim humanity?
I'm gonna get into
humanity is like an intangible concept. I've seen them claim humanity. Like, I cried when I went through that story, man. I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, I cried when I saw the robots. Like, the robots were about to like all get killed, and they all felt actual consciousness, like a human would. Very beautiful to me.
I'll get into it.
Go ahead.
Detroit Become Human does not work because it is a commentary on racial dynamics between groups of people that are fundamentally different than a commentary on what makes someone a human. I think it would have made much better.
I just think they're saying that some people view these horrid creatures, like they even show these androids as being monsters and like damaging some of those things. Like, these horrid creatures are actually very human underneath the robotic structure and think and feel pain just like a human would.
Yeah, and I think if that's what the game's centered on, I almost called it a movie there for a second. I mean, it basically fucking is.
I love that movie because that's my interpretation of it, and it's pretty obvious.
Well, I guess it comes down to interpretation. I guess.
I think that even if it was like a horrid story, I like the action sequences. It saves the game, and like I love Connor and like Hank dynamic. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I like cop bro movies, and I like cop bro games. That's about it.
Yeah, and I personally really enjoy, honestly, I like video games, is what I like, you know? And you know what? None of those fucking video games are furry video games. Outside of maybe Sly Cooper, but I played that when I was like 5, so I get a pass on that.
You know what, man? Like, even if you were a furry, it's okay, man. Like, we'll accept you.
I'm not a fucking furry.
Stop retweeting furry stuff, alright? And then we'll be cool.
I don't!
Yes, you do.
I can go through my retweets.
Let's go through it, man.
Okay.
We got all day. And we got a bunch of topics.
Okay.
Let's derail for a bit.
Listen. Yeah, this is going to be the last thing before we stop. I'm going to pull up my Twitter. We will go through to my retweets. I will put a cutoff to about 10 days ago. So that's going to be what? Like the 28th? I'm going to put a cutoff to the 28th of my tweets just so that we don't go for like a century on this, okay? See?
Yeah, listen, alright, this is a good way to end like our little conversation, a little micro debate, man. I like these conversations.
Yeah. Yeah. So, see? Not a furry. Not a furry. Not a furry.
Alright.
Stop me when you see furry stuff. Not a furry.
How about let's have an agreement before this like comes to a halt, alright?
Uh-huh.
If you retweet another furry fucking like post, or like you like do another alright guys, hear me out thing, I'm gonna call you out as a furry, okay? And we're gonna start rallying against you.
Listen.
Deal?
I'm not a furry, and I disagree with that deal because I like supporting artists. Okay?
I like supporting.
That doesn't mean that I'm a furry.
That's about it.
I support all artists.
Right. You know, it starts off as that, but like we'll just halt that there, right?
I'm not a furry.
All right. How about this? If you do another all right, guys, hear me out. Tweet. That's gonna be a deal.
Okay, I have a flag here.
Do that again.
I have a flag here, but I can explain it. This is someone who is a furry, but they are mostly famous for being on COVID vaccine research development, and I retweeted them because they were talking about groundbreaking achievements in Alzheimer's prevention, which matters to me because I have had family members who have suffered from Alzheimer's. That's the only reason.
You know what? All right, deal. All right, you're not a furry. You're just in close proximity to furries, and just happen to be in close proximity to them. All right. That's about it.
I can acquiesce to that. Yes, I do engage with like furries.
I mean, like most furries I've seen are very progressive leaning, so like it makes sense, I guess.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, I like outside of the Nazi furries that I've made fun of, but like that's about it.
Well, yeah, but those people are insane. Now let's let's see when we get down. Oh, see, this is retweets from the 27th. I just need to find my last tweet. Yep, 27th. Okay, no furry shit.
All right. You've been keeping it clean. Keep it up.
Yeah, I'm exonerated. I'm not a furry. Okay.
Yeah. I just wanted to mess around with you while we ended the conversation.
Yeah. Good shit. Anyways, thank you for coming on. Glad you wanted to have this conversation. Anytime you want to come on, feel free to. And
I mean, I give good entertainment, man. I'm sorry to say.
I will say it was very fun. But yeah, I guess talk to you later.
Yeah, I'll catch you later. Like, can you make me one promise right out? All right.
It depends on the promise.
Just say something for me. Right out. All right.
Okay.
All right. Just say the EFF is kind of based on some things. All right. And look at the camera when you say it, and put it in an intro or something.
The EFF is kind of based on some things.
Good job.
Thank you.
I've done my work here.
Yeah, have a good day.
Have a good one.
The EFF are actually kind of good on queer politics. I will give them that. From what I've seen, the EFF are not overly queerphobic, which is a good thing. Who the fuck has a website formerly known as a Twitter account? I do. I have a Twitter account. Anyways, that was a debate that went all over the place. I'm not a furry. Yeah, I don't even have a Fur Affinity account. Okay? So you can't even proclaim me a furry. That's where all the furries congregate. I don't even have one of those, yeah? I'm not a furry. Yeah? I'm not a furry. Flat out. And, let's be honest, though. Democracy does exist in America. Is it flawed? Yes. Substantially flawed. It is extremely flawed. We would not be having the conversations that we're having today if American democracy was not flawed. But at the same time, that doesn't mean that it is an experiment or a project that we shouldn't continue working on, because we absolutely should. And you know what? Next year, in 2024, when I cast my first ballot as a 19-year-old, freshly able to vote American citizen, I'm gonna remember that. Okay? I love you all. And I'll see you on the next video. Make sure to join the Discord down below if you want to debate me like what happened today. And you can also follow me on Twitter, link down below as well. I love you all, and I'll see you all in the next video. Peace. Gotta hit the stop recording button. I can even go through my followers list. I'm not a furry. I don't even think I follow any furry artists. Or if I do, it's because I like following artists, not because they are furry artists. Yeah, I follow no furries. Oh, wait, shit, that's my followers list, not my following list. Let me see my following list. Yeah, dude, you know who's on my fucking following list? Who I'm following? I'm following fucking Nardwar. Hell yeah. Doot doodle doot doot. Give it to me. Give me that sweet, that funk, that sweet, that funky stuff. Give it to me. Okay. How's everyone doing? If anyone wants to suggest to me a different segment, because we already talked about the EFF enough and I don't want to talk about them more today, I'm sorry to go back on it. We can talk about other stuff. I don't necessarily have a lot of stuff queued up for today. But that is technically 3 segments today. We got a lot more out yesterday, so I have enough to cover me for like a whole week, segments-wise. President Sunday and Keffels are getting into shit. I mean, honestly, I have no shit in the ring because I know nothing about President Sunday. And I generally like Keffels, but I don't know what they're beefing over, so I don't give a fuck. How big even is President Sunday? Because I hear about them a lot. Yeah, so they're about 3 times bigger than me, which is fine. Which I know I've never interacted with President Sunday at all. So what's it about? Ethan versus XQC debate? I could do that. The only thing is I'll need to choose a game to play during it because Portal did not work in the slightest. The reason why I switched off of it was because I was having issues with the fucking with the gyro controls. Like, I couldn't cut off the gyro controls for some reason, and I'm not playing Portal with gyro controls because I'd rather shoot myself. So we can play Ghostwire. I can actually go through, since we do have a decent amount of viewers. You are a furry, though? Fuck you. No, I'm not. I'm not a fucking furry. Stop calling me a furry. How can I be a furry? I don't even have a fucking fursona. Isn't that like the prerequisite? How can I be a furry? How am I supposed to live in the house? I don't even have the keys. Play a roguelike? Maybe? I have Ghostwire Tokyo, which I haven't played yet at all. GTA 4, if I can get it to work. I'd have to start from the beginning though. I could do Assassin's Creed Unity, but AC Unity would, again... I mean, honestly, AC Unity would be fun, but I don't know if anyone wants to watch me play Assassin's Creed, because it's fucking Assassin's Creed. Come on. Like, I don't think anyone wants to watch me play Ascred. Then anything else I would have to download. Or if y'all just want to be chill... Honestly, if y'all just want to watch me play Life is Strange, we can do that. Like, I wouldn't be able to cover anything while playing Life is Strange, because that is a big, That's a big, like, story-based game, and I'll have to get my capture card to actually have audio if I'm gonna be playing Life is Strange. So... Same, you haven't got a white forest site because people can't Pepe? Yeah. Listen, if white forest sites are free, I will go ahead and put in a request for one. Glitchmaster, I don't have a fursona either, but I'm a furry. I also know non-furries with fursonas. I fundamentally reject that idea. Yeah? Do you have an idea for a fursona in your mind? Because if you do, that fucking counts. I don't. My mind... No fucking fursona ideas in there. Yeah? Not a fucking furry. I'm tired of being called a furry. I'm tired of this the slander. Were you playing moved Undertale? I was playing Undertale on a fucking controller and I wanted to kill myself. Moded, not moved. Modded, not moved. I'm used to modded with 2 Ds. No, I was playing it on Steam Deck. I could play Celeste. How long is that debate? Does anyone know? Is it still going?
Can't show that one of the police.
Wait, are they still talking?
I don't think.
Yeah, do we have the one? Love
in there, yeah.
Yeah, Love made an edit where it ends literally the frame before his head goes through the window, so you can maybe show that without, because you don't actually see the.
Let me review it for
the moment of impact.
Picture pretty well without showing it.
Gives you an idea without seeing it.
How many subs till you admit to being a furry? Enough to afford an apartment. And then I'll fucking buy a fursuit, I guess. You can force furry me.
Okay. I think that's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, so if you analyze this, I watched this so many times.
Okay, so they're just covering New York.
Shit there. No, you don't put any effort into it.
Okay, and why do you think that is?
Because you don't give a Okay, that's a loyal and fantastic sponsor. I have nothing but nice things to say about the
What happens is that
Friday.
Dude, sour yeah, let's revisit that after a call here.
The roof of my mouth was destroyed from that.
Here's Felix. Let me
Alright, so
pin him and throw him up here.
Stream is still going, but the beta is over. Yeah, the debate's over. The monsters you're fighting are supposed to be in the game's final dungeon. Really? That's weird.
There he is.
Excuse me.
Yeah, no, it wasn't modded.
Ugh.
Wait, I named the character Frisk. That explains it! I named myself Frisk. That starts fucking hard mode. Like an idiot. Yeah. Yeah, I named my character Frisk. And that starts hard mode. I forgot that did that.
Hey, Felix. Okay,
yeah, you're still like deep fried.
Okay. But yeah, no, that's not a mod or a bug, that's just a game. Okay. Wait, hold up. Her content's pretty chill, but I can't tell if she's woke scolding or not yet. Who are you talking about, Lucky Otter? Let's see. Wait, no, more from Kuma. Who were you talking about? I can't tell. Hard mode doesn't go past the ruins? Yeah. Yeah, no. And honestly, we can just end if y'all won't. Hey, Balf. and before your community makes a persona of you, it's not gonna happen. French leftist video essays. Oui, oui, mi mon ami. Oh, the racisme. Racisme. Damn! Y'all really don't want me to end. Okay. Keffels. Oh, wait, someone was asking if Keffels is a woke skull? Keffels is absolutely not a woke skull. Okay, how about this? I will see if I can't get Portal to work. You didn't get to vote? Fuck your vote. You should have voted faster. I'm kidding, I love you. Not really, though. It's not good. If I can get gyro controls down for Portal, then I'll just do Portal. No, that was funny. Oh, okay. I'd commit war crimes in the name of the Wigglers. Indeed you would, soldier. Oh wait, shit, that's the final fucking boss. No, that's not where I want to start. I was about to say, why the fuck is one of the Franking cubes on my loading screen? Oh, that's cute art. Hey, look at this. Character development. I think I showed this on stream yesterday, but it was like, I love my autistic puffy girl. I wear my politics, and then it's character development. That's cute. That's cute art. We love to support the queers. Okay. Let's get this, let's see if I can't get this under check. But yeah, no, that's really cute art. Wow, we get it. What? Wait! Fuck! That's furry art. Fuck you. Bastard. Fuck. I'll retweet it. You motherfuckers accusing me of being a furry. Come on. See, and this is the thing about it. People want to shove people into fucking labels. I'm not a furry. I'm not a furry. I just like cute art. Okay? And sometimes that art is furry art, and that's fine, but that doesn't make me a furry. Come on. You lost a challenge? What challenge?! Wait, is this not connected? Hold up. Bluetooth. Forget device. Literally couldn't go more than 5 minutes. It popped up on my timeline! And that person doesn't only draw furry art, I'm pretty fucking sure. People are fucking mongrels. Jesus Christ, and y'all wonder why no one fucking likes furries. Maybe it's because you bastards fucking... You're like what fucking straight people think groomers are. You're like the fact that straight people think that queer people and trans people are groomers. That just by being near you, that there's like some... Like, you people are exactly what the fucking stereotype is. Yeah? You can't even play with liking a furry piece of art without you motherfuckers going, "Oh, you're a fur... Are you stupid?" No! I just like seeing art sometimes and going, hey, that's some cute art. I'm gonna like it and hit the follow button because I like supporting small artists. See? This person doesn't only draw furry art, you absolute mongoloids. You absolute mongrels, okay? You bastards. Don't hit me with those bullshit furry accusations, yeah? You are all parentless. You are all motherless and fatherless. And I quite frankly don't stand for it. Quite frankly, do not stand for it, and I refuse to stand for it. Is there another seg? Maybe. People overwhelmingly voted for me not to leave, but at the same time, we are dropping viewers before I can even get something started up. And if we keep dropping viewers, we must have the furry debate soon. We're not having the fucking furry debate. How the fuck did you see that Naomi chance? That was directed at me. That wouldn't have even popped up on the... I hate you people. I hate... You know... Fuck you. Stream's over. I'm kidding. Don't go. It's my fault. Don't leave. It's my fault. Can I? Not interested. That was weird. That was really weird. For a second there. I started the meme, guys. I'm not a furry. Not a furry. Oh, no, Walt. People have been calling me a fucking furry for like over a month now. It's been insane. You like a couple of art pieces, and then people are just like, oh, you're a furry. No, fuck you. Fuck you. There's maybe only like one furry adjacent character that I'll genuinely be like, hey, yo. I would. And the only thing about her that is like furry adjacent is the fact that she has ears. Other than that, she's basically just a human. That's it. Yeah, fuck it. You know what? I'll even show you. Actually, no, I'm not gonna show you. That's gonna reveal too much. Yeah. But if you know, you know. Okay, next person to engage in the pillows of furry shit is getting fucking exercised. Yeah. Because there is like a non-furry art that pops up on my timeline. All the time. Yeah, like a lot of the shit that pops up on my timeline is non-furry. Dude, look at this! This isn't furry shit! Spider-Man! Spider-Man's not a furry! Well, yeah, no, Spider-Man's not a fucking furry. Come on. Yeah, what about this? Does this look like a furry? Are you gonna call all black people animals now? Huh? Fuck's wrong with you? You racist sons of shit. Why does this look like me? I'm him. I'm him. Jenna, you racist sons of shit. I'm not a furry. Not a furry, and I'm tired of being accused of being a furry. Okay. Spider-Man furry confirmed. I hate you people, all of you. With a dying passion. Why can't y'all make fun of me for anything that's like normal? You know? You know, why is it always shit that isn't true? I'm so easy. Dude, I like Monster High. Make fun of me for that. You don't have to come up with baseless shit. I'm already open and honest about liking embarrassing shit. Okay? Yeah, chat's being excessively racist. Fuck all of you. I don't even know why I do this anymore. It's so fucking difficult to be a black leftist, you know? You already said you love us, though? I'm abusive. I'm retracting my, my love for you all. Suddenly. I'm gonna block you on Instagram and not talk to you for a couple of months, and then I'm gonna come back out of nowhere and accuse you of cheating on me. Even though you've literally been stuck inside due to a pandemic. Hell yeah. That's what I'm gonna do. That got personal. Okay, regardless. L loser, monster eye destroyer, get destroyed. I mean, enjoyer, get destroyed. Yeah, that's what you should do. That's what you should say. Be normal. Be smart. Do that. Well, now. Fucking mon now. Don't be racist. I am a building. Okay. Okay, I'll tell y'all what. Depending on how much DoorDash is going to cost, I'm either going to keep streaming or not. Because I'm really hungry, but I don't want to eat anything that's in my house. Where the fuck is my wallet? Hold up. Wait, where's my fucking wallet? God damn it! Fuck! Damn you, Vosh! Damn you. Stealing my wallet. Okay. Ooh, shit, Chipotle? Chipotle. Love Chipotle. Hold up. I have a previous Chipotle order. Refer friends, get $10. Share link. Wait, no, that might dox me. Actually, let me not do that. I was about to post it in chat and say like, "Hey yo, someone go fucking do it. Give me some money for DoorDash." But then I realized that might reveal my name. Okay. Okay, next person to call me a furry is getting Be glad. I cannot speak openly. I'm being censored by YouTube. Ooh. Nah. Ooh. Nah. Where's my usual order? I know good and well they fucking have it. Come on. This is how you eat a Big Mac, nigga. Monster High? Monster High goes fucking hard. Fuck you. Monster High. It might give you a fright. Okay, with the Sprite. Ooh. The mustard, no onion. Okay, $12.40. Viewing cart. Okay, $17. Save on this order $2.87 with a free trial of Dash Pass. Will Cash App give me anything that's coupon oriented? Ooh! Ooh! Actually, y'all are just watching me order food right now. Why the fuck are you still here? That doesn't mean leave. Like, if it costs too much, I'm gonna keep going. Okay, there is something here that is cheaper and would probably cost me less and would also be pretty much the same. Where was it? Yeah, large Sprite, and the mustard. How much are you gonna cost me? Ooh. Continue. Ooh! Let me find my wallet first. I hate Discord. Hate. Yeah. Because depending on how much money I have in the bank account, I'm not going to do it. Shit. Well, that's gay. I actually misplaced my fucking wallet. Try calling your wallet? I would, but unfortunately, that's not something that is possible. Y'all are really just watching me search for my wallet. Damn. Where the fuck did I put it? You know what? It's 7 o'clock. What's this new song that slaps? Into the Light Splatoon Octo expansion. Okay. Is the name of the song. So, people, I've been live for almost 4 hours now. If anyone is currently live, I will raid into them. The fucking escapists are live again. I could technically raid into them if I wanted to. Shark streams on Twitch, so I don't know how many people would carry over, and I don't know if he's even live, is the issue with it. He is not live, but it appears someone is live. Ladies and gentlemen, give me a second. Don't go yet, we're gonna raid into someone. We're gonna raid into someone right quick. Yeah, I just gotta pull it up so I can make sure this person is actually live and not just hosting someone. Yeah, and y'all know him. Y'all know him. I just gotta make sure all is well on my front before we really get this going. Fuck you, Spectrum! No one likes you. Well, you gotta watch the ads. Okay. Shark went live after you? Shark? Shark isn't live right now. Is he? If Shark's live, then I'll raid into Shark. But he's not popping up on my Twitch feed. Yeah, no, Shark isn't on my Twitch feed right now. I don't think he's live. Unless... Oh, wait, no, shit, he is! Fuck, I'm an idiot! Hold up. Okay, sharky.cc/live. I'm gonna get a link going. And then I'm gonna have you all, like we did yesterday, I want you to go in there and I want you to say pillow raid, bedhead raid, a pillow raid, things of that nature. Because we need, listen, us bedheads, we need to get our community out there. So when I say raid, I mean raid it. Raid it and make it clear where you are raiding from. Ladies and gentlemen, Shark is on Twitch, but he also has a White Forest site. Boom. Everyone, go raid into Shark with the link that I just posted in chat. I will not leave until I see at least one a pillow raid in chat. I will not leave until I see one of those in chat. In his chat. It's a White Forest site. It's just like Vash's site. It's just like Zan's site. It's just like Demon Mama's site. I will not leave until I see at least one a pillow raid in chat. So go in there and make it clear that you're raiding from me. Please. Yeah, that's one bedhead. We have one bedhead in there. We love you all. Everyone have a lovely night. Thank you for joining. Adios.